now. All right, everybody all right? Two to be alive, two to be alive. Didn't have to do it, but done it again. And we are here. Isn't that right? The whole world going down to degradation. Isn't that right? It's coming down little by little. London Bridge was falling down, now America Bridge falling down. Isn't that right? Russian Bridge falling down, everything falling apart. Nobody care about humanity. Canada locking up truck drivers, citizens. Citizens have no, it's bad when citizens have to stand on the street and give up their livelihood and their freedom to go to prison, to go to jail, to be free. That makes sense? Go to jail to be free. Get your truck towed and get a $100,000 fine to be free. Get your bank account frozen to be free. That's backwards. That backwards, the citizen, every country, every one of us ought to be ashamed of ourselves. That we moved to a time where our government control everything we do, our living, breathing, when the government shouldn't have nothing to do with it. The only thing the government does is just to make sure that the will of the people being enforced. Ain't nobody talk to me about towing no trucks. Ain't nobody asked me about freezing no bank account. They talk to y'all about it. But I don't know who they could have talked to. It wasn't the citizens. If it wasn't the citizens, there's no way you could have came up with it. So that's what the people don't realize. These people just magistrate, and the real magistrate is us. So the government for us. The Constitution was never written so the government had a rule over the people. The Constitution was written to make sure they would establish themselves, but it also established the right of the citizens. See, every individual is supposed to operate as an Elohim. Y'all know that? That's it. If you watch any people with their little county and state, you watch their little constitution they write, they always put a religious statement in it. Because these people know who we are. Isn't that right? Hello? Yahushua said it, he said, I said it in your Torah. That's what he said, you Elohim. If he called us Elohim to whom the debar came, he said then it can't be broken. Isn't that right? It can't be broken. It's unfortunate that we've allowed this to happen, that people have to sit around and you got to be peaceful. They tell you, we respect peaceful protest. They say, yeah, you've been peaceful long enough, time for you to go. I don't get it. I mean, how you going to win? You make people violent. If the people can't park and people can't protest to show that their disdain for your rule of law that you created that nobody asked you for, that you're enforcing on people that's unconstitutional, and instead of people shooting and burning, they're saying we're gonna park here and we're gonna hold up and this is our way of protesting what you're trying to do against us. And the way they come back to you is to lock you up, seize your bank account, charge you a $150,000 fine, or $100,000 fine, and lock you up. What do you think the people gonna do at this point? Stay nonviolent? So now once they provoke the people into becoming violent, now they can justify themselves in their actions. Because see, he already wanted to put, Trudeau wanted to put the government, he already wanted to put the military on them. See, the United States next. Y'all wait till them people go up to Washington, D.C. They've been for a rude awakening. First of all, they done gave too much time to tell them they coming. Then they done told them they rude. Don't y'all know they're going to be pulling every one of them trucks over the head of that way? Once they find a line of trucks, how you actually think they finna let them clog up Washington, D.C.? You think they're going to let them come through Virginia? That makes sense to you? We are 1,000 trucks is headed to Washington, D.C., and we're going to let them come here and block up the nation capital. That's about as dumb as you can get. Bad thing they could have did, just come on and just block up everything they're going to block up, but you better be willing to go to jail. Because you're going to jail. I ain't against them. I mean, I'm just telling you, people are tired. It ain't, and then this we got to look at even the police. The people don't get mad at the police. The police doing a job. I know people say, oh, they shouldn't. I mean, they stuck in a rock and a hard place. But at the same time, if the police could realize they're citizens, these citizens are marching for them. In California, they just let go 4,000 police officers for not being vaccinated. Now, surely crime gonna stop. If you just let go of 4,000 officers, tell me what's gonna happen. California, I told California probably got, if you put everybody in California together, all of them, I'm talking about, and just match their brain together, you got about a 25% dyslexic human being. You can't get no complete brain out of everybody. Not everybody in California. You put no. You couldn't do it. You got like little smidges of people with a brain, but once you mix all of them together, dyslexic. And New York gonna be right there about dumb and dumb. This is the truth. New York and California people, they know they're not that smart. They used to impress us years ago. When they came out and everybody was slew-footed, but all of them foot were pointing like this, and we realized these niggas ain't penguins. I don't know how we was impressed. How many of y'all remember them niggas, everybody was slew-footed. And everybody, everybody talking like you, like, how all of them talk, like, man, they cool, man, they foot going opposite, like a penguin. You just realize these guys just stupid. They done went broke their leg just to point their foot in the wrong direction. Wasted their time. And at the Run DMC, they could have closed it down. And LL. That's the only thing here in New York together. They put that LL here together. They hate LL now. LL the only thing here. He was the hottest rapper they had come out of him. Run DMC. Who they had from up down? Rakim, yeah, Rakim. The Intelligent, yeah, Rakim. Eric B. and Rakim. Yeah, he had a good voice. He had, speaking of a master plan. Yeah, he laid that one down. Other than that, who else? Somebody say Easy. Big. The Biz Markie. No, Biz Markie always. He was ugly and he was a terrible. I always thought he was a terrible rapper. I thought he was a terrible rapper. That's what he had to go to. That's how terrible he got. They had him DJing. How many of y'all remember Biz Markie? He did. What kind of rapper was he? Go play this stuff back. The man ain't made comments. They man jump around like a nun gorilla singing. He was so ugly, I really wasn't paying attention to what he was saying. Yeah, they really didn't come out a whole lot from up there. KRS-One was decent. But he ain't have enough stuff. KRS-One, he had some good lyrics in there. He ain't nobody that I would have paid no money to see him though. He had one album, he had one record on that had like a little knowledge on there, but he really didn't have nothing going on. New York didn't have nothing going on. I'm trying to think. Slick Rick now. Yeah, Slick Rick was serious now. Wu-Tang. That's that group had the 50 niggas in it. I definitely didn't respect that. Too many people on the stage. I thought all them niggas on the stage, I thought them folk came out the audience. I didn't know there was a whole group. They wouldn't have made it when I was coming along. Last time I seen that many niggas on the stage when a nigga was singing, his name was MC Hammer. I ain't never seen it. That nigga had 100 dancers. That joker payroll was $25,000 a month, Pole House. Then he started gangster rapping. Bump to the bump to the bump to the, like, you do know that's not gangster. Is that the most critical word you say? That man said, dang, shoot, bump to the, that helmet went hard. You like, man, I don't respect this stuff. I'm not listening to that foolishness, man. Helmet in the pool. You like, Hammer, if you don't go out there and put them parachute pants on and start saying, I am Hammer, they put me in the mix. They put me in the mix. Stop it, Hammer. Nobody respecting no Hammer. Man, MC Hammer could walk up and slap me right. I wouldn't even fight him. I said, Hammer, I'm not finna fight you. Man, you a peaceful guy. That man running with some thug killer gangster. Hammer, if Hammer slap you, you fight Hammer, I'ma jump on you. You don't fight no Hammer. That man made up a lifestyle. It made absolutely no sense. That man made up a gangster life like Humpback made up a life with a bunch of hoes. Ain't that right? You got some parachute pants? Yeah, I don't know what they would think about. Yeah, New York and California. Yeah, they just dumb to death. Get rid of all the police officers. And what they think gonna happen? They already got crime through the roof. What's gonna happen? 4,000 police. If I didn't police, I wouldn't go back and they try to give me the job. Come on somewhere somebody respects you. Well, I ain't gonna say that to you. If you do right, we can get you a job. We just need people to do right. Pay the people right, then treat people right. Police officer, everybody need to remember this. Those people you pulling over, those people you arresting, is somebody's husband, somebody's wife, somebody's brother, somebody's sister, somebody's father, somebody's mother. That's all you gotta remember. These people just like you people. People make choices. Unfortunately, people make stupid choices, but everybody respect and remember that. Everybody you run across, they're a person like you. Everybody connect to somebody. Who alone? Who you know ain't nobody else in the world living but them. They the only person in their family living. So maybe Malcolm. That's because he started out back in Bar Sheep. Malcolm got some people living in family. Malcolm, you got a lot of folks living in your family. Ain't you? You ain't the only person in your family, is it? See there? I don't know what he got talking about. Malcolm, you got any brothers and sisters?
One brother, one sister.
Malcolm, you ain't never told her. I feel like I don't know you now. Malcolm, how long you done had one brother and one sister? You ain't told her that? How y'all many y'all kind of hurt? Cause we didn't know that. We thought we knew you, Malcolm. You got a brother and a sister. They live in Atlanta? Tell them to call us sometime. We just talk. They younger or older? Oh, okay. Oh, you the oldest? That's all right. Big time Malcolm from Atlanta. And Malcolm, what high school you went to? Murder High? Where you went to? M&M. Silver. You went to Silver High School. Yeah, they were crazy. You went to Murder High. Okay, Murder High. That's Murder High, close cousin. Don't play. Walker and Murphy both were murder killing schools. Wasn't one of murder killing schools? You remember? Did you remember Walker back when you was in school? You didn't. Yeah, you didn't come to Decatur, did you? You stayed in Atlanta. Yeah, that's a safe place to stay back then. I think Walker was the first worst school we ever had in DeKalb County. Hold on, she's telling on her. Where he from? Gordon. Yeah, Gordon was rough. Both of them was rough. They had that group, the Bubba Bunch. You remember them? The Turnip Seed. That's a family last name. Yeah, I think I remember hearing about them. There was some other folks out there. What that boy name? Calhoun. You never heard their last name? They went to Gordon. Yeah, they was all killers. They was all killers. I don't think nobody should be living in that family. Another house in Turnip. Yeah, you had some folks. There's some folks last name. It was like the country. You had some people last name that went. They had some folks going. They had something called the Blues Brothers. Man, that was the worst day you had in your life. Them jokers to come play basketball, and you didn't know all them niggas together. That was a bunch of niggas. And that's gonna be a bad day for you. You mess around and fight one of them jokers. Listen, all of them just out there just playing, and you don't know all these people, they ain't cousins, they brothers. Yeah, that was a bad day for you back then. Yeah, they went up there too. Yeah, God had some killers. I know them killers. I won't associate with none of them. I drunk a beer or two with them, but I'm not finna be caught nowhere with these guys doing nothing. I know how to leave, isn't that right? Anybody else saying crazy? Are any of y'all potential serial killers while we checking? Y'all do know serial killers used to be kids. So we be looking for behaviors. Do anyone of y'all feel like a serial killer? Who feel like a serial killer? And you shook your head. Who you talking about? You think you see a serial killer? Looking around. What about y'all? Y'all think I know? Huh? A pocketbook snatcher? Them guys be snatching pocketbooks used to be kids. Y'all don't be want to snatch no pocketbook and take out running, do you? A lot of them ain't answer. I guess they still thinking. Y'all in negotiation? Nah, these kids, they should be all right looking at y'all. Yeah. Yeah. Y'all should be all right. We check it. We'll let y'all know if anything changed. Have you heard anything, Brandon? I'm talking about before we came to service. Well, them is, that's a lot. You hear a lot, don't you? That's why I ain't even gonna try to be funny no more. Black people don't need nobody else funny no more. They just need people to talk to them now, man. Why y'all guys trying to suck me? I don't know if I'm funny if y'all trying to steal points. Y'all trying to get points, I'm just funny. Real funny like that. Deduct the point from these guys right here. Get a half a point. We'll wait on the side of them. Oh, y'all look like y'all, all right, tell me, were y'all trying to come me? The first time y'all tried to come me. Then what happened after that? Then y'all said, no more conning. We just gonna be, you believe that, Danny? They were trying to come in the whole time, wasn't it? All right, we're gonna say y'all half a point. So don't remember anything. If y'all wind up beating the little sweet jailbird, then y'all a half a point. It's a point even. Don't forget y'all got a half a point I gotta take from y'all. Y'all gonna remind me? Sweet little jail. Okay, they said they got it. Y'all want to take the points now or wait till later? Take it now. All right, you heard it. Let's go ahead and take half a point now. Maybe y'all can earn it back. Y'all can earn it back. Y'all ain't in the negative, are you? Are they in the negative? Hold on for a minute. They negative 25? Oh, 2.5. All right, y'all can work it up. We'll work it out. We'll see how y'all do. Y'all just work real hard, all right? All right. Who else we got? Now, we had some questions y'all supposed to be. Well, we said we're going to say the answer to. The kids had a question. Well, what's your team? What team you on? 5 might have a half a point coming. Remind me later. They ain't want to see nothing happen. Come on. The man trying to help. We don't want the man to feel like he's going to lose his reward. So, let me ask something. Now, we finna get ready to get started. I'm just curious, though. Did our young people answer the question? Oh, please tell me. Y'all got an answer. Y'all didn't get the answer. Oh, y'all did. Why you said no, Mook? You couldn't remember. Y'all got the answer. It's on paper. Y'all got y'all answer. Who got the answer? Where is it at? Somebody said, let them see it. Who got the answer? Who? Y'all lost the answer. Y'all remember what the answer was? You remember what the answer was? Oh my God. You know, Danny said he don't remember what you saw. He want to know. So they need to write it down. You remember you showed it to Dave. So Dave said he remembered. Oh, you showed it. He had the answer after serving? That fast? Did he discuss it with y'all? Oh, y'all just got back. Y'all remember, what happened? I can't hear you. What happened? Who? Do what now? For what? All right, we'll think on them. Micaiah want to know, can we deduct the point from the girls? I asked him why. He said, I don't know. I said, well, why you want to deduct the point? He said, because it ain't fair. I said, that's a good point, though. At least he honest. So y'all had the answers in? Because we're going to get ready and we're going to get ready to start. We're going to just make sure. Did y'all have a question y'all probably came back and answer? The adults, did y'all have one? Okay, check it. But y'all got y'all answer, right? Y'all turn y'all answer in? What y'all waiting on? Y'all writing y'all answer down? All right, we're going to get ready. We're going to let them... Who? Yeah, ain't no... What was... Hold on for a minute. We moved from that one. We didn't do Uriah. I told y'all he was a Hittite. Y'all remember I told y'all that? The next quote we had was Musha. And he married a woman, and it told us what was her nationality. Y'all remember that? And that what he supposed to be answering, because he put that Uriah down there. Y'all finna be in bad shape. Let me just see what your answer is. That's the answer for y'all. I just want to look at it. Just somebody shoot, let me just put my eyes on it. Sweet little jailbirds, y'all got y'all answer? Is it written? How y'all got that answer but it ain't on paper yet? Let me just look at it. I'm surprised. Ho. Dad, why is it 2 pieces of paper? It ain't but one question. Well, what you got 2 pieces of paper?
Give it to me. Chapter and verse?
Let me see. You finna go turn it in back now? Are there any challenges? Y'all gonna turn it in? Oh, you gotta see it. He said no. He said no. We gotta look at this. So y'all wrote y'all answer down. Sweet little jailbird, they got the answer. I can look at it. Why I can't look at it? Let me just see it. Let's see what I do. Y'all gonna turn it in? Some people just been exposed for cheating. That's a team was caught cheating. There's a report that Team 4 cheated. They was looking at the back of their paper. So how y'all want to handle that? They were looking at the sweet little, which one? Somebody, yeah, they was caught, somebody exposed them for cheating. So what do we do with Team 4 for cheating? 2 points? 4 points. Somebody said take 4 points? 10 points. So what do we do for cheating? Is it 1 point, 2 points, or 10 points? How many points? Hold on for a minute. How many points Team 4 got? They ain't got but 4 points. Y'all take 10, they're going to be -6. All right. Y'all turned y'all answer in yet? So what are y'all writing down now? All right, come on, let's get ready to roll. All right, y'all ready? We get ready. Get ready to sound the Kato Sarah. It don't take all of y'all to go there. All you gotta do is send an ambassador. All right. You supposed to be sitting down, gentlemen. He's trying to get a jump start on it. All right. Most High Kudash Abba. I'm sorry. Most High Kudash Abba in the Shem of Yahushua, Yahushua HaMashiach. I do again for all you done and written unto us for this opportunity to be able to yakra upon your Shem. Barak us with your pani and let it upon us. Let your pani be our encampment and our protections. You fill our lives with your Ahab. Lamed us and grant us your Ruach HaKadosh. Baraka those that are taken from us and those that have gone astray to recover them, especially our young people, that you might seal them with the earnest expectation of the Ruach, that you might baraka them, they might zakah you in their youth before the Rosh Yamin come. Be our all in our understanding. Seal us that we won't falter and we won't faint. According to the Berith, you Shabbat unto the Abba. Grant us an understanding. Those that could not be here, those on the sound of my voice, whose desire, whose love is to do your will, who seek a ra'ah and a da after your own love, grant them their love's desire. Be a keeper to those that are going through behind prison walls and bereaved, those in captivity, those in war-stricken countries, those going through fire, floods, and storms and tornadoes. Be with us all that we might turn to you and yield ourselves before it's everlasting too late. Search us and see if there be any Rasha Darak. Cast it from us and lead us in the Arak everlasting. Let the debar of our paw, let the meditation of our law be acceptable in your own. And as we prepare to move further, we palau that you take full control, that you get the Tahalim, the Kabud, and the Kabad in the Shem, which is the name of Yahushua, Yahushua HaMashiach. Let us all say, Amen. All right. Yeah, fam, appreciate you. Thank you, sir. All righty. Y'all know where we starting at. All right. So we got our answers turned in. All right. We asked for the. What is that right now? Another answer. What is that? A who? Y'all already had chapter and verse on both the paper. One had chapter and verse, and the other one had the answer. Let me see what that is. Then they how many they turn in? One or two papers? One. Let me see. Yeah, that's the other one right here. You just rewrote it. Yeah. Y'all already had two. You ain't turning in the first time.
Antoine took it.
Antoine took it.
Yeah, he thought it was wrong.
You thought it was wrong. You watching them. Did you check it? What you done? So you checked it to make sure it was right? Yeah. Is it right? It's amazing. I saw the sweet little jailbird paper. How about they had both wives? That's amazing they could come up with that. Help. Man, that's stronger than the Holy Ghost. I'm trying to figure out how the hell both of them on there. Yes, ma'am. Huh? Oh, I forgot. I got to go behind. I go behind for a confession. Double points. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead. Romans 15:4. For whatever
Nikatab before
was written before
Nikatab for our Lamed,
was written to show us
that we through endurance
that we through going through without giving way,
in the Kum of the Ketubim
consolation or prize
might have tikva.
from the writings. That's always what we're looking for when we go back to look at it, since we know what was written before and we know it was written to teach us, why would we go and look at something else? When it makes sense to we want to be taught, what will we do? Go to what was written before. If it was written to teach us, that only make common sense, wouldn't it? To go back through what was written, okay? He told us in the 6th chapter book of Yehukanan, it was written in the Nabaim, and they should all be
Taught on.
so they were all going to be taught Elohim. What were they going to be taught? You couldn't teach them nothing to come that hadn't happened because they wouldn't understand it. The things we would have been taught and we would have understood it, what had already happened. We understood what he already displayed. That's why it was so important and imperative for us to pay attention to the things that Yahushua did. Because all these were identifying characteristics toward Yahuwah. Y'all got it? If you start watching what he exemplified, they were characteristics that exemplified Yahuwah and Yahuwah's working. Y'all got it? Which we look for the completion. That's what we were looking for, completion, finish, right? They tell you when you complete your test or complete whatever you're doing, you can stop or you can turn it in or whatever you could do. That's what he did. He completed it, right? So that's how I go to make sure we complete it. We'll look at this answer right quick. Bamad Bar 12:1. Our young people just magically delicious and somehow just came up with these answers and verses. Bamad. Amazing, ain't that right? And guess what their favorite line is? Oh, one of the groups was cheating. One of the groups, they had cheated. We just imagine y'all researched and came up with this on your own with Dr. Book. Oh, you came up with it? He's pretty knowledgeable. He does a little bit. Y'all all pretty smart young men, though. Y'all get together. Y'all had to check, though. We had to check behind a man and say they can't get it. They think they're too smart to come with the wrong answer. All right, let's see. This is the 12th chapter of the book of Bamad Bar, they call Numbers. And possibly I would assume they would call it Numbers because of the time we stayed in the wilderness, 40 years possibly why they came up with the terminology Numbers. That's my speculation because it makes no sense because they actually did more than 40 years. They should have, that's the case, they should have called Shaphatim Numbers. Because they had 18 years, 42 years captivity. They did more time captivity in the book of Shaphatim, they called Judges, than they did here. Okay? So let's see what happened. This is 12:1. Listen.
And Marim and Aharon spake against Mushah because of the Cushite Ashah, whom he had married. For he had married a Cushite woman.
That's what he did. He married a Cushite woman. And both these teams, both of them had the exact answer, and they had chapter and verse. Now, team 8 back there, they even named out more than one wife, didn't they? Who's the other wife they named out? That's pretty good guessing, ain't it?
They said the land of Midian,
Yeah.
Midianite, Ethiopian, Bamad Bar 12:1, Midianite, U'Allah Shemut, chapter 2.
That's a lot of information. That's a lot of information. What y'all think about that? Hold on. 7 said they got something to say. What was it, Antoine? He said they definitely cheated. That's 2, though, so at least they know. We appreciate that. Let's look at something. Since I was talking, let's look at something. See if it's Matthew chapter 15. I don't know. Let me see. See what 15 and 17 says. Matthew. Matthew said 15 and 17, I'm thinking. No. Somebody drop down 17. Drop down to 20. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, we'll start 27. We'll look at that. I don't know. Might have to go back up a little bit. Since we have, go up a little bit. 20. Okay. Go up a little bit more. No, slow down. Hold on. Wow. Okay. 22 be fine. Let's see. Listen, this is 15 and 22. Listen.
And behold, and a Shah of Canaan came out of the same coast, and Sayak unto him, saying,
And she cried out to him, saying,
Have Rakam on me.
hold on for a minute. Did she say Rakam? Gracious. Yeah, Canaan. Okay.
O Adon, thou Ben of Daoud, my Bath is grievously vexed with the Shadim.
With a sheed.
Sheed.
Shorted. Shadim gonna be plural.
Yes, sir.
YM use plural. I do it too sometimes. Sheed. Y'all see that? So if you want to, y'all want to write that in y'all book so you see demon. So it's good sometimes we go over and we correct a word if y'all would, if you just kind of, you can just write it in so you kind of be mindful of when we go back. Because some words we just typically say, and sometimes dealing with the new, what they call the second, what I call the second Berim, they'll use a different terminology. You know what I'm saying? The word, which, you know, our language changed. You know, as time goes on, you keep speaking, there's certain things people just kind of out of their languages, or it's not as common. Or other words become more common, especially when you're dealing with captivity. There's a difference of what you speak as free people than what you speak when. It's just like when people come out of prison, you can tell sometimes by their conversation, their actions. You say, you must have been locked up. You can just tell by their, because it changed their action, changed their conversation. Certain things they say because of the things around them, okay? But sheed, all right? Okay, let's see the next verse. Listen.
But he answered her not a Debar.
But he did not answer her with a debar, with
And
a
his
word.
Talmudim came and besought him, saying,
They
Send her
approached him
away,
and requested of him, saying, send her away,
for she's Sayak after us.
because she keep after us, okay?
But he answered and said, I am not sent, but unto the lost sheep of the Beth of Yasharal.
He said, it's the only people I'm sent to. Let's go.
Then came she and shakah him, saying, Adon, help me. But he answered and said, It is not meet to take the Benim's lakam and cast it to dogs. And she said, Amat, Adon, yet the dogs eat the crumbs which fall from their Adon's table.
That's right. All right, now what we're going to do. Question for the groups. There's someone that had a similar action to what she was trying to say, to what she just stated. I want you to stay here. I want you to now somebody gonna go back up to the 18th verse that we ain't read, because they were just thinking when they went up there. But he said yes, but she said yes, Adon. However, even the little dogs eat from the crumbs that fall from their Adon's table. Okay, that was a similar situation, similar action. Ever serve who? Can you search the book? And the answer will be no. And the only reason why, because it's been statements made that the kids were cheating. It's tough, but y'all can figure it. I know y'all can. How about this? I assure y'all ain't nothing y'all ain't been taught. I ain't talking about you were taught in no Baptist church either. Y'all been taught it. Hold on, guys. So y'all listen. They got a clock over there at a time, y'all. So I'm gonna tell you how long y'all gonna have to answer this. When the clock go off, that means y'all answer had to be turned in. If you're not turning your answer in when the clock go off, then your answer won't be any good. Who's gonna answer this question? Let me tell you who's gonna answer. So team one not answering. Who's gonna answer this question? We're asking for the people. Let's see the hands of who answered. Team 3, team 5, team 4, hold on for a minute. Hayward, how many, you just hung up 4 fingers. Hayward, you're not finna mess up nobody else with your stuff. Team 6, so that's gonna be 4, 5, 6, and 3. Team 1, y'all decided to get in? Team 1. So let me tell you how long y'all got to answer. We're gonna give y'all 1 minute now for this time, so they can talk y'all down. So these people can know who to challenge. Y'all heard, for my young people, y'all heard who's answering. Y'all don't need but 1 representative sent over. So listen, y'all got team, it's counting down, 48 seconds, 47 seconds. Have y'all answer in. So now you got team 6, team 3, team 4, team 5, and team 1 answering. Team 2 answering, not submit an answer. Well, y'all ain't got but 30 seconds. 28 seconds. Y'all time. Now y'all gotta have y'all answer in. Y'all coming down. 24 seconds. 22. Come on, let's roll. Y'all don't need but 1 representative. Thank you. You done heard everything. You shouldn't have to go nowhere. All you gotta do is tell people to think. You'll be able to pick it up. Yes, sir. Huh? You sure? Hold on, y'all gotta talk to the group. Hold on. Yes.
Is it you had the time to discuss it, the time to get off, or your people need to be in by the time to walk?
Well, you need once that timer go off, you need to be making your way to turn your paper in. That's it. I give them enough time. They got 1 minute. So he good. Oh, guess what? If they ain't turned theirs in, they ain't gonna count. Oh, okay. All right, listen. So they got to know who to challenge. So they can write. Smitty got to get it right. These challenges down. All right, y'all focus. Team 1. This is who turned theirs in. Team 1. Team 4. Team 5. Team 3. And Team 6. One more time. Team 1. Team 3. Team 4. Team 5. And Team 6. All submitted answers. Now, who has a challenge for them? Did y'all write y'all's on paper? Who y'all, hold on. Let me make sure y'all on the same page. Who y'all challenging? 4 and 6. Hold on for a minute. Hold on. They say y'all doing 1. No. I'm saying y'all just doing 1. How many hands for Team 6? Y'all challenging 6. All right, Team 6. So Team 7 is challenging 6. Sweet little jailbird, who y'all challenging? Nobody. Y'all just gonna be the humbler servants. Listen, the sweet little's saying, hold on for a minute. These jailbirds don't answer these criminals. What y'all thinking? Information out now. Whole Team 4 was not cheating. It was only Janae. So what did that mean for Team 4 if Janae was cheating? Yeah. Hold on. I don't know. We're trying to figure. So they got, they said Janae was not the only one cheating. Team 5 was cheating. They in cahoots with the judge to turn their answers in late. And then they said Team 6 stay in the Sefer. Team 6, there's a lot of evil reports about y'all. I tell you, like Ali said, and it's not too. They say y'all guys staying in that Sefer every question. All right, questions in? Yes, sir. Yeah. They had a question. They want to know about. Hold on for a second. They had a. They want to know about Mushah having the 2 wives. We're talking about Zipporah, the Midianite. That's whose father-in-law he actually talked with. The brother-in-law, actually, he wanted to go with him to be their eyes when they were going through. So what now? The uncle. I think it was her brother. It was his brother-in-law. No, it should have been his brother-in-law. It was the brother-in-law. Look it up and say. Let's look it up and say. Put it up. Put it up and let's say. He gonna put it up and we can see. Should have been. If I'm correct, that's the brother-in-law. The other channel. Let's see. While we waiting on the answers, all the answers are in for this other question. So put it up so we'll see. So they should already have their answers in for this question. We'll come back. He's going to put it up and we're going to find out was it father-in-law or brother-in-law. I said brother-in-law. Let's see. Should have been, was it the 10th chapter of the book of, was it the 10th chapter? U'ala Shamut, 3 and 1? When he asked him to be his eyes? Couldn't have been. No. Of what? U'ala Shamut, 18 and 1. No, it would have been 3 and 1. 3 and 1 would have talked about him going back to he was with his father at his father-in-law house in the 3rd chapter. They wouldn't have told you. When he asked him to be his eyes, and they were going through, it should have been his brother-in-law. So you said what I know? What I do, Lee? Now go ahead, Lee. Tell me what you said. Help him out. What did it say?
How many points we get first?
I'm wrong on that one. It said father-in-law. 18 and 5. I thought it said brother-in-law. You sure about that? We're not gonna get. No, we weren't challenging. We're trying to see. Why was I thinking father? Didn't he talk to his father, his brother-in-law? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Too many of y'all talking one time. Hold on. What happened? Say it again. Go to the 18th chapter too. Go ahead.
Because what happens in that passage, he has 3 names. They changed the names from Jethro, and it's 2 other names that they called them, but they always get it confused between the son and the father-in-law.
Yeah, I think it was. Let's see how I read. This is 18 and 1. Let's read it right quick. We'll let them read. All right, listen.
When Jethro, the Kohan of Midian, Mushah, Abba-in-law, Shammah of all that Elohim had done for Mushah and for Yasharal, his own. And
hold on for a minute. Father-in-law, I want y'all to write that down. Kothan, I think it's how I pronounce that, Rebbe. Kothan, that's how they spelling it, okay? You know I would not use the U. He's gonna pull it up. Father-in-law, I think that'll cover for more than father-in-law, wouldn't it? My marriage, father-in-law, make marriage. See, mother-in-law, son-in-law under the same word. Kothan. Y'all got it? Kothan is going to give a daughter away in marriage. So that's going to cover for father-in-law. We talked about that before. Y'all remember that? Carthan, that's going to cover for father-in-law, mother-in-law, and son-in-law. Probably won't be used every time you say it, but so you'll just know. So we go through, we'll remember. Or you can use Beth and Torah. Abba and Torah for father law, father direction, father instruction. Okay, y'all got it.
5 isn't where he was asking it at, but it's in the 18th chapter. Sorry.
What happened?
No, I was just saying 5 isn't where he asked him that at. It's just where I seen where.
Oh, you seen it at. So it goes down. They had the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Let's go back where we were. Now Yathro, the Kohan of Midian, Musha Kathan.
Shama of all that Elohim had done for Mushah and for Yasharal his arm, and that Yahuwah had brought Yasharal out of Mizraim.
Brought him from Mizraim. You know, out, same thing from. Go ahead.
Then Yethro, Mushah Kathan, took Zipporah, Mushah Ishah, after he had sent her back, and her 2 Beni, of which the Shem of the one was Gershom, for he said, I have been an alien in a strange Arat.
No doubt that's probably what the name Gershon mean, a sojourner. Am I correct, Boston? Let's look it up, see what it. See the purpose. So you can see when they took on Shems, they gave him to him based upon certain actions or behavior. Since when he begot him at, he looked at, I'm a stranger here. This is not mine. So he named his son based off of the place where they were. You know, right? Which denoted the action. He was a stranger where he was. Okay? Okay, see, a refugee. Y'all hear them talk about a refugee before? I think those are like nomads, almost travelers. They had a big thing about that years ago. Y'all remember that over here in America? That happened. Who remember when? Tell them when it happened. He's exactly right. During Katrina. Hurricane Katrina, they came out and the news was calling them refugees. Yeah, there was a big mess behind that. They were saying, why y'all calling up people refugees? They say you never call the Floridians that when they have to leave from Florida behind the storms. Yeah, see, when it's you, they always go into calling you something alien. Let's look at what refugee mean, the reason why. Refugee probably not gonna fit him either. A person who has been forced to leave their country in order to escape war, persecution, or natural disasters. So they knew what they were talking about when they called, because they was escaping a national disaster. They just looked at, you don't ever call Floridians refugees. You ever heard them say that? The Floridian refugees. And they had to pack up and leave every year. But they never, because you know why? Because it's Caucasian people. Those are typically, when y'all hear refugees, you typically show you people that look like us. Ain't that right? Brown-skinned people, darker-skinned people always get called refugees whenever they get cast out or something. When white people get leave, they just travelers. Okay, so that's a person who has been forced to leave their country in order to escape war, persecution, or a natural disaster. So I don't know if refugee gonna really fit for his name. So he took his wife, the second chapter, third chapter, they wanted to see him. Could have. Wow. Wow. Okay. Let's go back. So Gershom's name is going to be refugee according to them. That's crazy. That's wild. And the only reason why I think that's kind of going to throw me just a tad, simply because they hadn't left yet. They weren't near leaving. Not during this time. So that's on the part that kind of throw me. Is the fact that he named his son forced to leave a place before it happened. I know people can say, they'll use the terminology prophetic or whatever. So a lot of times these people come back, they'll try to name and they'll call our place. But from the statement, Rennie, he said, because he was a sojourner. A sojourner is not a refugee. Can we look up what the meaning of a sojourner is? Just from the English Standard. I just want y'all to kind of think along with me when we're doing this too. because you're saying forced to leave a place because of natural disaster, persecution, or wars or whatever. It hadn't happened yet. Okay? When the story starts, it tells us about Musha, about a persecution that came on them, that they were killing all of the male children. Remember that? But nobody was leaving. And they left, Musha wouldn't have been born now. Then he was reared up there. By the 3rd chapter, he had come up and he had gone up to see Yahuwah. But as far as we knew, he was already married, because they don't give us a marriage date between him going up to see Yahuwah and coming back down, and him doing the circumcision, does it? It does not give us a period of when he got married, which means he was possibly married before he went up. So he would have named his son Refugee before he even met Yahuwah. I'm not saying things weren't already pre-planned and destinated. You know what I'm saying? Pre-planned and destinated, it just kind of gets, I got to look and kind of consider some things. Okay? Let's see what a sojourner is. A temporary resident. That'll make sense. That could make sense, because they weren't going to be there long. But remember, Musha was raised as a Mizraite. He was not raised as an Abri. He was raised as a Mizraite. Now, another thing we know, he couldn't have been married to her when he was raised as a Mizraite. Not possible. The Mizraite would have never married an Abri. So his time period of getting married, we are sure of, would have had to been at the time he had denounced his throne. It couldn't have been before. I'm just putting together, we're saying, looking. He couldn't have married him, not while he was still posing as a Mizraite. So he had to marry her after. Now, whether it was before he had gone up, well, no, he would have been married before he gone up, because by that time he was with Yathron. So, okay, yeah, with his father-in-law then, so that makes sense. He was married by the time he gone up. So he had to be married somewhere before escaping and leaving. No, because when he went down, when he fled is when he married her. Am I correct? He married her when he fled, after he fled to the land of Midian. That's when he met her, he married her. And he married her. When he came back, it was delivering to get him out. Okay. So that makes sense. His name, whatever, a temporary resident. Refugee, I said that's their stuff. Refugee, I wouldn't believe. Temporary resident, yes. Makes sense for me. Okay? This is why I say that. And I don't know why I kind of took a hang up on that and people say potato. But when we going through and we doing this, we have to also think. That's why I got you. You got a question for me? What? Continue. What you say? You said they weren't wanted there? I mean, nobody want a bunch of niggas that gonna outnumber them. You know what I'm saying? They folks taking up all the goods. Take the crowd, I mean, they became hated. I mean, but they were laborers. They had made them laborers. You know what I'm saying? That was their whole end of it. I just don't buy into the refugee part. Not for the definition. So I don't buy. Now, I mean, just back, can we go back to what he said, or stated from what they said? And he looked up sojourner, okay? Okay. Okay. And her two Benin, of whom the name of one, Shema name was with Gershom. For Musha said, I have been a sojourner in a foreign land. Is he gonna say he was a refugee? We know the terminology one now. A lot of time when English people are trying to translate, you gotta remember, when they're translated, they're putting it back in their language, so they're gonna use words that be customary for them. Y'all got it? Okay? So I don't know if I buy into that definition just yet. So let's just stay with the plan. Right now, that's something I have to think out. I just don't want to accept everything our oppressor give us. Some things are open because you got to remember, your definitions are coming right back to, I don't care what Abari word you know, your definition is not Abari. Am I correct? Show me the Abari word and the Abari definition. You're going to show me the Abari word and you're going to give me the English definition. The English is going to use the word that closely familiar to them, or words that resemble to them, or words that's comfortable for them. They're not going to be words that's going to be common and they're going to really relate to what you do. Because they see things differently than you do. Okay? All right. That's just me. Okay? I don't want y'all to, nobody burning Sheol behind this, or nobody, because I'm just saying certain things have to make sense based off definition, based off of reasoning, based off of his statement. He looked at he was a sojourner. What's the, boss that we could? Can we find out, the Abari word for sojourner is here? Ger. You sure for sojourner? This for sojourner? No, it's right here. Ger. That's fine. We're working together. Let's look up what ger is. What's our first goal? Make sure we're living right. Make sure we're honest. Ger. A guest. A foreigner. Sojourner. An alien. A stranger. Now you're explaining to me how refugee correlate with that. Y'all ain't gonna believe I do it for a living. Some stuff just don't make sense. Here, the man is telling you he's a guest, a foreigner, which would make sense. When we came into Yasharal, we came in as guests. And that right, Pharaoh actually sent for our Abba, which was Yaakov. He sent for him, and he sent for all of them, and bring that stuff, told us to leave our things. We had new things there, so we came as a guest. So naming his son Gershom makes sense. Simply because we came there as guests. We were foreigners, we were strangers. We were sojourners. Y'all got it? Refugee is what they gave us. You see why I question certain things? I know for a lot of y'all good, and this is what I'm trying to get y'all to stop doing. Not just y'all, all of us. We accept a lot of things without thinking. Does that really make sense? I had to go back through my mind and start rethinking his whole situation. To come up with is that logical? The man out of his statement said, my son's name is Gershom because I have been a sojourner in a land. A refugee? He was a refugee? It made sense in you to say he was a refugee where he was then, because he fled from Mizraim to go and be in Midian because they were seeking his life. Y'all got it? So he would have had the son there and not in Mizraim, possibly. So why would you name him refugee? When you talk about a land you were in, you were a foreigner. Y'all got it? Now we have a book to tell us, the book declares in the book of Ephesians that you are no more foreigner and strangers, but so it would make sense for us, wouldn't it? All right, this is what I need, book for that. Write it down. I need a book answer without looking through the phone and looking through the Sephora to get the answer. Ain't that right now? Now, Kenna was just looking, he just making sure. Kenna said, I'm getting a lot of answers over here for nausea. Is that a picture of a liquor bottle and a pack of peas on the front of your phone?
No, sir.
Yeah, you got to be drunk to pick pee for Mr. Billy. Yes, sir. What I just quoted. Where it's at. Who's going to jump in answering that? I don't need, listen, this is a non-open book, non-computer looking, phone searching, Dexter. The man is wide open. What are you searching for the answer? Yeah, no. Look at Humpback started laughing. He said, the truth. When we start doing that? So who's going to answer that one? Do I have any challenges for that one? No more foreigners, strangers. Got an answer. And see, if you look at it, I'm correlating. See, this is what I'm saying. You know, a lot of people challenge stuff, but they don't really have a defense. What I'm challenging their statement of a refugee, and I'm combating it with showing you why the reasoning and the rationale behind what I'm stating. Y'all got it? That's what I want y'all to consider. All right? So we're going to get an answer for that one. Y'all turn them in. All right, let me see who's going to answer. Hold on. See, somebody, hold on. Billy Garrett asked me, Billy Garrett, where was you at? Now answer the question. She said she heard the last part. You talking about the liquor bottle in the bucket of beans? How many of y'all didn't hear the question? Okay. My reasoning and my rationale for challenging or disbelieving that the definition of his name was refugee, once we looked up what refugee means, it makes no sense. Or it's not logical based off of if his statement was Gershom because Musha said, I have been a sojourner in a land. Y'all got what I'm saying? Now we looked up what sojourner is, okay? Now sojourner can be longer than that because we also find that word stated to another person. Now I want y'all to answer who that person was. Very known person. All right, that's two of them. Y'all trying to find me foreigner, stranger, or the two here. Foreigner and stranger, okay? I quoted something that you were no longer foreigner and strangers, but fellow citizens. I gave it to you. This is a non-book question, open book, half cock open. There you go, try to change the closer, I can't see it. And no iPad, no MaxiPad, no pads, no dish. We just need you to come up with this answer. If you got it, if you ain't got it, you ain't got it. It's just you the next time. Because my sweet little jailbird need to know who's answering this so they can challenge. Then I told y'all that there was someone else was told to sojourn. We don't need answers. So I'm tell you how long y'all got. In a minute, she finna start counting down. So they got two questions. They gonna get a minute for the first one, minute for the second one. All right, hold on. Who? That's the same one. I'm gonna find out who answered. Who's answering question one? Question one. Listen, who answering? Pay attention. We're going through it one time. 2, 5. Is number 6 going to answer question one? This question? Which one? Both of them. They're going to answer both. Okay? I told y'all the next one after that he told, y'all listen, he told someone to sojourn. Okay? So sojourn might be a little different. Okay? All right, y'all got it? Uh-huh. Question 1. I need to know, foreigner, you are no more foreigner, stranger, fellow citizen, is what it was told, okay? It did not say refugee. I want to know where is that located, okay? That's the first one. Second one, sojourn. Someone was told, a patriarch was told, sojourn. Very easy. Y'all been challenged. All right. Yes. All right, y'all ready? So I'm finna count down 60 seconds on the first one. Matter of fact, y'all finna get a minute 30 seconds for both answers to be in. Minute 30 seconds. Go ahead and start it up. Minute 30 seconds. It's counting down. Boom. They got 9 seconds. 8. When it go off, y'all gotta be turning them in. Is that a minute 30? How long that is? How long they got now? 49 seconds to get them in. 2 questions, 49 seconds. You ain't got them in. Let me find. Y'all saw who answering? Yeah, good one, good one. You good? Yeah, hold on, y'all listen. So hold on, pay attention who answered first question. Who submitted first question answer? Listen to this so y'all know who to challenge. Y'all ain't gonna ask me 100 times the same question. Focus, pay attention, everybody. This is who's answering the first question. Team 3, Team 2, Team 1, Team 5, Team 4 not answering. It's Team 4, it's Team 6 answering number 1. All right, and Team 1, that's all who answered the first question. All right? So the buzz will go off, y'all in. On the second question, who's answering the second question? Listen who answered the second one. Team 4, Team 3, Team 5, Team 1, and Team 2. Y'all got it. Now y'all got everybody. Who else? Team 6 answering. I don't trust them. All right, y'all got that? That's who answering. Y'all ready? All the answers are in. Now who's challenging? So we can get it. Are y'all challenging? Sweet little Jerry, y'all challenging. So we can write down who's challenging. All right, no challenges on either questions. Y'all can't come back after talking about some, oh man, I'm gonna say we challenge. So we have no challenges for any of those questions, am I correct? Or they wrote them on their paper? All right, we have no challenges. Are we all good? All right, we'll keep moving. All right, let's go back. Let's look at now. So all the answers are in. Yes, sir. Yeah. Stop. Let me tell y'all something for a minute. Why y'all think I had it right? Listen, let me tell you all that. Listen. Did y'all see me fret? I said, let's go read. I know I said, but Mark Bar chapter 10. Who heard me when I said that? They said, no, preacher, you're wrong. 3rd chapter, Ula Shamoot. I said, okay. No, it ain't there. It can't be. 18. Then Dave, my road dog, said, oh, shoot, preacher. Well, that preacher done got wrong. Man, preacher getting rushed around. Dave said, oh, I'm a little. I said, that ain't Dave throwing at me, is it? Dave said, oh, shoot, preacher wrong. Preacher done got off over there. Oh, we remember, how many of y'all remember hearing Dave say, oh, shoot, preacher wrong. Oh.
But the way it's written is confusing.
Oh, my, is it? He said, hold on, let me quote this. All I'm asking for my 10-point preacher. Give me some preacher for getting it. What's on the table? We'll go to the 10th chapter. Let's see it. Let's go ahead and look at it. What happened? What happened, Dad? Say it, nobody can hear you. What you say? Why you saying it?
It wasn't cause you were wrong. I know why I said it though.
Why you said it?
Cause somebody got crunked like they knew they were right. So I was like, oh shoot, that tight.
Okay. The 10-point, look. Stay with no side deal. That's right. Let's look at the 10th chapter of, I told you the 10th chapter of Bamart Bar. But see, that struck up, but that's good. We struck up some answers from it. Yeah, yes, sir. Should be down, what, about 20 something?
29.
29, all right, no sir. We'll do 27. Yes, sir. Let's see how I read it. This 20, they went to 29. 27 be fine. Let's see what 27 say. All right, 27, let's see what it says.
Over the Saboth of the
1027?
Yes, sir.
For Mott Bar?
Yes, sir.
You said over and over?
And over the host of the Matah.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
And over the host of the Matah of the Banim of Naphtali was Ahira, the being of Enan.
Okay. Then he moved over. Okay. It started Naphtali and they came back to tell you that they was over. Okay. Uh-huh.
Thus were the journeyings of the Benim of Yasharal according to their armies when they set forward.
Which would be their sabut. Waiting for the armies, sabut is the word for armies, right? Correct, Basha? Sabut. Y'all want to remember that. Y'all hear me tell you, Elohim was sabut. I said Shamaim and his sabut, which is his army. They'll put host, which they would call armies host, but a lot of times you see host, you'll think about somebody who's serving something. Isn't that right? See, they'll code things for them to know. Most people, when we read as Christians, how many of y'all remember seeing the word host? How many of y'all thought it always thought it meant army? I never did. I didn't. I just thought he was just the Lord of hosts. Like he the one throwing this thing. He the one got it. I never thought to look at, because you would, they said look around and a host of something was around them. Then I would know, okay, talking about, fighters or whatever. But I never associated that he would, but would make sense because Mushal referred to him as a man of war. You know what I'm saying? So just like Daoud, he always kept an army, a sabut. Y'all got it? All right. Let's go.
And Mushah said unto Habab, the ben of Raguel, the Midianite, Mushah's Ab-in-law, or Kanath.
Abba in Torah?
Kanath.
Not Kana. Katan.
Katan.
So I'm say ha. They make it what they try to say, the kath, the C-H-A-T, the kah actually makes a hakin that is actually a double H. That's what's argumentative. It's actually a double H sound. Because when people try to pronounce the C, they still try to say like church, but the k is more like a hakin. So it's a double H sound whenever you're using it. Y'all got it? The you got it? So when they spoke, of course, spittle come out because of the way we enunciate. Remember, everything is sound and vibrations. Okay? It makes a difference. So it's more distinguishing than sometimes when you're enunciating certain things, you can't tell whether you're saying the kuf or the kaf. Y'all got it? Or the kaf or the kaf. The kaf. So if you distinguish the sound, if you put it up like he told you, except there is a distinction in the sound, how do you know what's piped or harped? Got it? They have to be, instruments, they're so different. And when you're looking at a string instrument versus a wooden instrument versus a metal instrument, the percussion sound, different one, it's a different, even in the making of them, so the sounds are different. They give up, you can't get a guitar to sound like a violin. Johnson, I don't know, he's thinking. Oh, you had to get a cello. A guitar won't sound like a cello. See, I got some on here, right? You know what I'm saying? But because they're built to give different sound, they'll look somewhat similar. You see the big side of it, you'll think but it's not the same thing. So what happens in order for a person, if you show it to a child, a guitar and a cello, they'll think it's the same thing. But when you hear the sound, they're not familiar with it. The cello is huge. It looks somewhat similar. They would assume. Just like a banjo don't play like a guitar. You know what I'm saying? But there's both string instruments. So they're built differently, and so you'll distinguish them. The sound is different. So you got to look at, sometimes our lettering will seem as though it would be the same, but the sound is different. Y'all got what I'm saying? So when you're pronouncing a kath, you got to remember a double H. Kath. Y'all, it's the kath. Y'all got what I'm saying? But again, there are people that will argue it and will say it's not, okay? But it's distinguished because of it's a distinction. Y'all got it? Okay. Just like when we blow the Kato Sarah, when we blow the shofar, there's a difference in the sound, and there's even a difference. You have the ram horn, the shofar, which is a ram's horn. That ram horn does not sound like a metal instrument. What we use for the Kato Sarah. Both of them are horns, and then the horn family, but there's a distinction in the sound. One is for our resurrection, kum. Another one is for our gathering. So I'm saying, so he used them for different things, and certain sounds alert them to know who was supposed to move. Y'all got it? Even the book told you, when he told you to stand ye in the I'm sorry, Darakim, probably plural, and do what? And ask for the ancient, where's the tube, the rock? And when you find it, no, you walk therein, and then you shall find. That's right. But they say, we will not walk. He said, also now, I set watchmen over them saying, Shama, to the sound of it. Because that's supposed to teach us how we're supposed to walk and who's supposed to move. So we're supposed to hearken, because he told us when he sound off the Kato Sarah, which side should get up. At the first one, he told the Kohanim, your leaders, your Rosh should come. After that, he told you east gate. Certain gates should arise. Certain one of the dollars should be coming forward. So it was important when he told you, that's why I need you to listen to the call, which is the sound of the Kato Sarah. Y'all got it? Is this making sense to y'all?
Yes, sir.
So it's important for us when we're going through him. A lot of times we don't have time to like really go through, but when I catch certain things, I want to be able to show you why I'm definitive, because I don't want you to think, preacher said it's wrong. No, it ain't preacher said it's wrong. Preacher wants you to understand why he's making his assessment, why I'm confident in what, and if I see, guess what, preacher, it's wrong, guess what we'll do? We will adjust as such. Y'all got it? Okay. So let's finish this round. Go ahead. So,
And Mushah said unto,
Khatan, for father-in-law, was setting.
we are sojourning unto a Malchum, of which Yahuwah said, I will give it to you. Come thou with us, and we will do thee too, for Yahuwah hath spoken to concerning Yasharal.
I'm trying to think. Then Mushah said to Kabal, the ben of Ru'al, the Midianite, Mushah's Abba in Torah.
Kathan.
In Torah. We are setting out to the place of which Yahuwah said, I shall give it to you. Come with. Who was he talking to? He was talking to us. He was talking to his brother-in-law, his Kathan. And we shall do you too, for Yahuwah has, what do you promise? Deber? Two concerning Yasharal. So I'll take those apologies in cash. 10 point. We good. We good. Why y'all get 10 point? He's talking to the brother-in-law. Mushah said the Kohab, the Ben of Ru'al the Midianite, Mushah's father-in-law. Humbly, go ahead. Uh-huh. Yeah. Shop between 4 and 11. Shop 14. They're going to call it judges. 4 and 11. Now, this is different. Keber, the Kenite, had separated himself from the Kenites, from the Benin of Kobal, the father-in-law of Mushah, and had pitched his tent unto the oak and anyway, there's probably 10 them in there. 10 them is what they put in there, which is in Kudish, for Kudash separation. From the Kenites, from the Benin. So you trying to say that but that still won't change what he said that he was his father-in-law. His father-in-law could have the same name too. Just like Bartimaeus, the son of Timaeus. That they changes the name a lot. Jethro. Yeah, right one. Ray So, but Mark brought 10 and 9? 10:29. Go back. 10 and 9, 10:29. And what were you saying about him? Uh-huh. Well, y'all throw. No, he's trying to say that they also, when we just went to the 4th chapter, it called Ra'ul, who is Jethro, they called him the same name, Kabab. But here it's telling you Kabab, the son of the Midianite. Then it's telling you that he also was the father-in-law to Musha. So he could have very well had the same name because there would have been sons that would have had the same name as the father. Like I said, like blind Bartimaeus. And to tell you he's the son of Timaeus. You know what I'm saying? Because you call him Bartimaeus, that couldn't be his name. Because that's actually telling you the bar would be for born. So he's born of Timaeus. And it's telling you that he was the son of Timaeus. Timaeus was his father's name. Like blind Bartimaeus. The man was blind and his father gave you his father's name. Okay? Sometimes people run there and say the man named Blind Bartimaeus. They think that's on the man's birth certificate, blind. What's his first name? Blind? Like he playing spades and he behind. I mean, let's go blind. Bartimaeus. Boy, Danny, you never hard to clap. I know it's a con. Were you conning? So, but here it would, but that's interesting, Basha, that he brought that up. Because that would tell us that the father, they would also reference the name. But for that book, the claim is that Musha wrote it. But you said, but then other people came in to write books that were burnt, destroyed. No. Mm-hmm. No. No, they didn't go. Because let me finish just reading this and say, he said in the for those that couldn't hear Boston, he was saying in the 18th chapter, 29th verse, it told that the father-in-law went back into his own country, which would seem as he was talking with him. I think he would have been talking to both of them, but this would have been more distinctive toward the brother-in-law asking him. Because it's telling you who it's distinct, and then you know Musha spake to who, and he was the son of, and his nationality, who was Musha's Kathan, his father-in-law. We are setting out to the Malkum of which Yahuwah said, I shall give to you. Come with us, and we shall do you. So he's talking about individually saying you and not y'all. 2, for Yahuwah has the birth. 2, concerning Yasharal. Let's see what he said after that. Hold on, stop for come down. Let's see what the Greeks wrote. Musha said they put Habab, the son of Ragul, the Midianite father-in-law Musha. So the Greek, this translate English from the Greek. We are lifting away unto the place which Yahuwah said, this I shall give to you. Come with. So us is something over here I'm missing. Come with us. And 2, and good for you we shall do. For Yahuwah spoke good concerning Yasharal. What does it say 30? But he said to him, I shall not come, but rather I shall go to my Beth and my relatives, to which would be to his family. Then he said, please do not leave us insomuch as you know where we shall camp in Bamarbar, and you shall be as for us. What happened? So it shall be, if you go with us, that it shall be that what too Yahuwah does for us, we shall do for you. Okay? Thus they set out from the heart of Yahuwah 3 Yamim journey with the ark. What they put, Octaba? What they put for the ark? No, right here. No, they put Shalatha. What you put? Oh, Aran. Okay, Aran. Okay, of the Berith of Yahuwah journeying in front of them for the 3 Yamim journey to seek out a resting place for them. Okay. So Aran would have been their own to lead them out. They put it in front of them. Okay. Okay. Now, back to the answers. First answer we're going to go to. It's tight. Y'all ready? First answer. How many of them got it wrong? Do we need to see the answer first, or we want to hear what answers everybody put out? See the answer first. The answer first should be Ephesians 2:19. So I'm dead on it. Wow. I'm finna get it. Ephesians 2. Now Ephesians 2:19. Let them see it. Now, so when you're reading, you know, it's unfortunate that we have people that have given us a lot of misinformation and disinformation, and then we have to come along. Not only we can't just go through and come, it's kind of like eating fish. How many of y'all ate fish as a kid? I'm talking about fish with bones. Well, move too fast, you get stuck. I got a lot of bones stuck in my throat. I stopped eating fish for a long. I stopped eating fish early childhood. I didn't eat fish again with bones till like I probably was like 16. If I touched again, of course I was drunk. And when you drunk, you eat about anything. I had a friend had got something, put a bunch of hot sauce, and I was hungry. Drunk and hungry and smoking weed will make you try it. And I went back to eat fish because I just did. I swallowed too many bones. And I had to put the bread in, and I did the vinegar, and the vinegar didn't break it. And it scared me so bad. I drank water, that thing didn't go down. And it scared me so bad. I like, you know what? I'm done with fish with bones. I just quit. I didn't eat fish. I just left it alone. Just for that mere fact, you saw the detriment of it. So when I did, I started learning how you have to eat fish and how you got to maneuver around. And you got to know when there's a clean spot, you can get it, and boom, I'm good. It's all meat. But until then, we pretty much dealing with that when we're using this book. Okay, we're using this translation that he's using. It's bones in him. If you ain't careful, you'll be reciting stuff that you'll get pent down on and show you your definition couldn't be right. The refugee definition wouldn't actually fit. But a translator felt like since we left out and we departed from them, let's say that's the name of his son, but he never made the statement of that. He said he had been a sojourner. He was telling, I've been a guest in a land. I was a foreigner in a land. Okay? So now we look at this statement. Ephesians 2:19. Therefore, you are no longer
Strangers.
This is what they said they were. And
Aliens.
which they were been calling foreigners. But you are beneath of fellow citizens. You have said, but fellow citizens
Yes, sir.
with the Kudash ones, and are the beneath of the Beth of Elohim. Okay? So now, as a stranger in a place, you really don't have representation. You really don't have a real solid belonging. So once you transition into, you've changed this from strange and aliens, and you become sons, fellow citizens. Citizens have rights. That's why when people go to a certain country, they try to become citizens there. People say, why you want to become a citizen here? Because I want the rights of this place. See, black people don't, we just go somewhere and stay. White people don't do like us. They'll look at dual citizenship because when you just go and stay there, man, I went and stayed, man, that place was nice. It was nice till something happened. See, a difference happened when you're a citizen versus you're a visitor. A lot of claims you can't make because you're not, if you were a resident, if you were a citizen, if you were of the nationality, then there's certain things that would be, yeah, that's granted. But because you're not, y'all got it. So it was important to make this statement to us, especially to Gentiles, Gui, they had, because now you're letting them know their status. Otherwise, they're just like Musha was with us. You're just a sojourner. You're just a guest. You're a stranger. You're a foreigner. But he's saying that they're no more, but they're fellow citizens, which means every right that's allotted or allowed to a citizen of that country or that region, you now have those same rights. And now this is how you look at him bringing in other Goyim, because now they have the same rights that we have when they come in. A lot of people felt like aliens and strangers around us. But what did he give us in order to make them inclusive? I want to answer. All right, I want to answer on paper, because we're finna answer the next one. Now, what y'all gonna ask me? What the question? Question been put out there now. Y'all see what we got? But you are fellow citizens. Our next question, answer for the Yamin for the day, was, we started with sojourner. That Musha said he was a sojourner. So with that statement being made, I told y'all he told somebody to sojourn. Y'all right? Y'all do remember this? Yes, sir. Question was turned in. Hold on for a minute if I move. Dave, did anybody get that question wrong? Yes. Okay, let's see who got that wrong. Because everybody here just going on like, man, we so smart. Same mind, same spirit. Let's find out who got that wrong. They know who they be.
Team 6.
Hold on, y'all. Hold. Let me tell you what. Let me tell you something. Don't try it. I clearly asked, were there challenges for question 1? And what did y'all guys say? No. I clearly asked everybody, are there any challenges for question 1? Y'all don't remember me asking y'all that? I asked y'all, were there any challenges for question 2? I said, y'all listen, this is who's answering. Are there any challenge? I went back to Sweet Little Jailbirds and I asked them, I said, are y'all challenging? What they said? No. The Sweet Little Ones clearly said, yes. Challenge 6. The Jailbirds said, no. I said, you know what? They could possibly get this right, but we know they can't get these many questions right. These guys are broken clock. A broken clock can only be right twice a day. They already been right 1.5 times. They can't do it no more. Y'all missed it. Y'all supposed to challenge them. Y'all had points. But who all decided to back out the points? Ho, no, don't act like you did. Who backed out the point? You backed out. You say you didn't want to do it. I'm asking who backed. You backed out. See that? What y'all said, they might get it right. But them would have been points now, ain't it? But see, that's what's wrong with them. Them jokers, hard luck jokers will mess around and get something right. Just when you challenge and you like, they should get it wrong, won't it? And they'll mess you up like that. Yes. So you didn't even know? Yes. He said he didn't know he was in the bathroom, number 1, number 2. What'd you do at number 3? He said he was doing number 3, so he must have lost them. So y'all got to be on it. Y'all got to be watching. All right, let's say number 6. What was number 6 answer they could have possibly been?
They put Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10.
Why y'all just didn't go Ephesians?
Now watch it.
No, y'all. I mean, let me say that if I ask y'all, and that's if that wasn't clear, y'all could just did Ephesians chapter 2. Not the exact verse, because that would have put a lot. I want to never challenge y'all to chapter and verse, because I know, because sometimes I could be a verse up or down, so I wouldn't. That's why I tell y'all, if you ask, I'm gonna ask y'all for answer, if you give chapter and verse, that's why I give you an extra point, because that's good. Y'all got it? Yes, sir. But y'all could have just said Ephesians chapter 2. Somebody could say, oh, that's shit. It's Ephesians chapter 2. That'll put us in the book. If somebody said Ephesians, I would have took it, okay? Because remember, it's all one book. The verses were just broken up chapters so you can find certain things. Originally, it was not chapter and verse. None of this was ever written. All you have is a book, a scroll. You have to read through. That's why they've been more proficient. Look how much you got to read to get to where you're going. You can't just say, man, just open the book and it just go. I'm finna just go right to the spirit of Yahuwah. You can't just do that. The book is, you open and you read to the point. And you're reading, this is one long sefer. Then you got to remember, they wouldn't have wrote with punctuations. Periods. None of this would have been there. So where these people have periods at, that's not necessarily where it actually would have been stopped. Because sometimes you'll run into the same state, you know, but this is the thing you already remember. People that would have read our sefer would have been reading off of memory. Okay, how could Azara copy out the book and he ain't got it? Because his trait was, he was Louis, he was Kohan. You're a handler of it. So since this is something we constantly do, I remember certain things. I know the writing script. I know the style. I know how things write and I know how it's read. When they stood up to read the book, they would have gave the book to Azra. Nobody would have just popped up with no book and started reading no book. Hold on, folks. Let's pick this up right quick. 6th chapter right quick. I know, but let me say this. If I'm saying something not right, I don't have no problem with it. Y'all, because I'm let me be honest with y'all. Please, I'm not saying I'm no master of nothing, but I'm not stupid. I'm telling you, everybody ain't read no book. None of them, anybody want to, you had any one of them joking that book. Them folk can't read that book because you don't handle it. You don't give the book to people because it's a teaching style. You're training people that this is their office. This is your office. You're watching how they read it. So basically they do stuff from memory because you're doing it all the time. There's some books you guys can quote, The Three Little Pigs. Everybody didn't read, some of them just told it to them. Read me a bedtime story, tell me a bedtime story. And the story you'd have told would have been from memory if you wouldn't have been reading them. Because you did what? You heard it so many times. They weren't hearing anything different. Okay, let's see some 6th chapter of the book of, now give me the 6th chapter of the book of Nakum Yah. 6, not 6. And got me off, that's 8 and 1. And that's 8 and 1 what I want? 8 and 1. Nakum Yah. Let's see that. He went, now where he went to, Kum Yah. I want the young people, see, again, if you don't understand our custom, then it's going to be a lot of stuff you're going to miss. Even when he told Barnabas, who they called Timothy True, when he told him all the stuff he knew, what all he told him he knew? Manner of life, his ahab, what? Persecution, long suffering. He said that. All of what y'all say, he said something else he knew. Custom. Manner of life. Customs are important. I go to a Muslim country, I sit in their house, I do this to them. What happened, Darren? Why would I do this? 2 reasons. I'm disrespecting him on purpose, I don't know the custom. You don't show him the bottom of your feet. That's disrespect. You don't show a Muslim the bottom of your foot. That's an insult. That's like slapping your mama. Why'd I come in your house and do that? So to see the bottom of your feet is an insult. That's why when y'all saw it when George Bush in Iraq, the man took his shoe and threw it. Oh, it wasn't without punishment. He paid for that one. But for those who knew the custom, they knew what he was doing. See, when they took down the statue of Saddam, if y'all ever go back and look, you'll watch them all take their shoe off and start slapping their face on it. Because that's like, F you mother. So it's an insult. Y'all look, they'll show the statue down, and they all took their settles out, they start slapping the face of it. This is the ultimate insult. But see, when you don't know custom, what that mean to you? You're like, they look stupid. I just standing barefooted, hitting the thing with the gun with a flip-flop, look dumb, because you don't know. So when he sent Timotheus out, Barnabas, Timothy, we would call him, he told him, you know my custom. So somebody talking about, yeah, you know, Paul come in, man, everything, all I be, but that's not our custom. I'm just saying, certain stuff, I know he don't because that's not his custom. So it's important to know certain things, okay? Y'all got it? Okay. Even when it came down to the Kohanim, when they brought the people stuff in, what did they tell you? Custom. That's what they told you. They told you about that when it came down to the Benim of Ali. They told you what the custom was. Then they told you what those guys would do. And then when the women came out to the door, they said they lay with them. And when the people brought their offering, they let them know. They said, we're not waiting. They said they would take it and they would put it in the cauldron, in the pot. And they said while they were boiling, they said the custom was that the Kohan took a flesh hook with 3 prongs on it, and he strike it inside the cauldron of the pot. Wherever it caught, that was his. They said, them guys said, man, we ain't waiting for them fools like that. They got time to be slapping that in there. They said, man, get it to them and take it. That's how they operate. Now, when the Abba heard about it, he told him, he shaman it. He said it's not good. He said, you make the people to transgress. Because our custom was to put it inside the cauldron of the pot. We strike the cauldron, we'll strike inside the pot with the flesh hook. Wherever we took up is ours. But those guys said, we can't wait for no stuff like that, man. They said, you don't get it to me now. They said, listen, mine ain't going to get boiled. They let them know straight. They said, I ain't going to have it boiled or solid. They said, I'm taking mine. I'm just going waiting on nothing. Ain't that right? They catch them on the step. They diving on them. Them guys ain't waiting on nobody. They had their own cup. But he let them know the thing you do is not too. See, they started to break ritual. It's important when we read, and that's why with certain things I see, I'll stop because I have to think about how they saw things, how they operated. It's important to know that because white people just give you stuff, and all of us, the Hebrews are like, if you want me, I ain't your fight, and you ain't my fight. Our fight is people giving us misinformation. Right. We've all trusted them, right. And now we all fighting. The folk, guess who ain't fighting Boston? The people who wrote this. That's right. Want them folk come here and fight us. That's right. They don't give a flying flip by none of us. Everybody fighting are the people who really believing in something. Yep. Whether they got 20 wide, they believe in it. Yep. Whether they smoking while they doing this or they drinking, because they believe it. The people who get information, they ain't doing none of this stuff. Nope. All the people who trying to get the book, none of them folk got no 10 wives. Nope. None of them folks smoking while they doing no service. Nope. None of them people sitting around drinking liquor while they doing it. They got all of us off. Yep. Now we fight hanging out, Mike. Try to stomp and kiss the wall. So it'd be rough on Mike. Might be what you been eating, some sleepy food? That joke finna fall. What did he say? What you ate? What you ate? Hamburger. You ate a hamburger? Where you got a hamburger from? Somebody said you had ham too. When you said hamburger, they said he meant ham. Said that they didn't want to hear that. I told them I eat pork. Now I've been eating it. Now where you got a hamburger from? Walmart. Man, I thought that man, Walmart don't even sell real meat. No, Walmart don't sell. This any of y'all shopping Walmart get me. Man, I don't buy no meat out of Walmart. We been talking about Walmart. Y'all know Walmart been busted for that meat. That man, I ate a monkey back. Man, you can't. Now but I'm telling you something. Years ago, I used to buy meat out of there. I don't buy no meat out. Listen, I ain't the top man. We don't buy no meat out of no Walmart bringing out. No. Man ain't bought no meat out of Walmart in years. Say, but he probably don't know. Cause Mike just be trying to eat. Mike don't care where the meat come from. Might as well hit the floor, whatever. He saying don't matter where it come out of and going in, it's still meat. I ain't never read that in Mike. Mike said, maybe I dreamed that. But no, you can't. But a lot of places you gotta watch where you get your meat. Cause you ain't ate no hamburger. That ain't even real pork. He clean. All right, y'all let me tell you, man, you can go get pork bacon from Walmart. You ain't ate no pork. Walmart ain't got no meat, man. Y'all ain't never seen. Hey, hold on. Boss, do me a favor. Huh? Oh, hold on. They been doing it. You know what they been doing? They been going to Kroger and Publix talking about, don't they get their meat from the same place Walmart get theirs from? I know they from them. Hold on. Boss, I know, if you can look up. It's a video, a quick one, that showed them making that meat. You know what I'm talking about? Showing that face, showing this Walmart. I want y'all to see this. Showing them gluing that meat making that meat. That was a big mess camp. They lost a lot of people, I guess, except for y'all niggas. But everybody else stopped buying from them. Man, I don't buy no meat out of Walmart. Oh, I can't, no. That's how I get draw, t-shirt, I get paper towels, stuff like that. Man, I don't drink that stuff. I can't remember that. I don't remember that stuff, man. I know a lot of y'all hurt right now, and you sick. Bad, look at DeVal. DeVal, you eat that? You eat Walmart meat? You ever been a werewolf before? Don't even favor that guy from Werewolves Within, though. He don't favor that guy, Justin. Werewolves Within. Yes, I saw it. He favor that guy from Werewolves Within. The guy favor you, though. Do you eat Walmart meat? DeVal. That meat eating him up right now. Man, y'all been around eat that Walmart meat. That stuff will bite you back, man. You better be careful. But that's the truth. Let me tell you something. A lot of these meat, a lot of places, a lot of y'all just can't be getting their meat out these slop malls, man. This stuff will hurt you. These people sit around, this is stuff from them showing. Them guys, y'all never seen that glue meat. Let me see this. This will help you out. YouTube ain't got to show my video. That's fine. Look at Pink Slime. Look at the name of this. They over me. Look at it. They removed me and Pink Slime. Let me see that Pink Slime from up down. It make you think, man, this came out in what, 2016? 17, something like that? When was it? Look at that. What you had, Mike? Hamburger. Let's see if the hamburger had you. I'm going to turn it up right quick. We can't hear it. Yeah, hold on. Y'all heard I said a Pink Slime? Y'all see they decided to remove it?
Pink Slime controversy. Walmart and Sam's Club stores plan to start offering fresh ground beef that does not contain pink slime. The move in response to customer concerns about pink slime, or lean, finely textured beef made from ground up meat scraps sprayed with ammonium hydroxide to kill germs and sold in many grocery stores. Now, several fast food chains, including McDonald's, have already stopped using the product. The USDA's position, by the way, is that pink slime is safe to eat. Now, meantime, Starbucks
Hey, McDonald's too, right? They said they decided to stop using. Let me tell you something. Pepsi had aborted baby fetuses in that Aquafina water. This was known, and they're not the only people. Coke them had it too. A lot of them folk moved away from it. A lot of these folk have used. I don't drink no Aquafina water. I don't drink no DeSanti water. I don't drink. That's the last junk you find. If you go to the store, when all the water gone, watch what water still sitting out. Aquafina and DeSanti water stay there. I drink that junk. I said, stop. I don't drink no mess like that. You might as well just drink bull piss. These folks got some poisonous stuff. I'm just telling you, it's that bad. They haven't been found they had in other products. They had them in their sodas. After these folks came down, all these people said, well, we're going to stop putting them in there. Now, you got to ask yourself this. Where you buy your aborted baby fetuses from? Ask yourself that now. How you get your aborted baby fetuses? So who they in bed with that give them aborted baby fetuses? What do? Go to the dumpster where they throwing out the aborted babies? Somebody got to give them to them. What's the madness? What's the logic behind getting aborted babies? Baby that's been when a mother have an abortion, they cut the baby, take the baby out of her before it's born. How did you get it? What made you think it was okay to put it in the water and sell it to people and put it in the drink products? And then you ask yourself, how many other companies on board with this? Just like the Pink Slime, the FDA ain't nothing but some suckers. They do whatever big company want them to do. FDA don't care nothing about nobody. I've been tweeting these folks every day except for Shabbat. I tweet every day about food poisoning from Del Taco. Don't eat out that nasty garbage spot. They self-insured, they not gonna pay you. They gonna get away. You know what I found out? I got a turn to try to settle one with them. They held us off when I called to complain about it. They said, well, let us look in and investigate it. They held out. After 2-3 days, they were clean. Oh no, let me tell you something. If you get food poison, you know they gotta get caught that day. Who you finna get out there that day to go through that restaurant and go through their stuff? I didn't even know what I had. I just knew I was sick, throwing up everywhere. You got one day to get it done. You just lost your case. That's how these restaurants get away with it. That's how they get away with it. Then guess what they want to prove? What did it? Was it the lettuce? Was it the cheese? Was it the chicken, or was it the beef? They say you can't say you were poisoned that. You got to name what item. How I know what item when it was all wrapped up together? You cannot say you were poisoned from the sandwich. You have to say what on the sandwich did it. You can't win. Listen, they get away. Listen, Highway Rock. That's why I tweet every day about Del Taco. I want them shut down. FDA, a piece of garbage, ain't done nothing. All these folks protect these people. They pay these people. All these people, they pay these agencies. These agencies ain't gonna shut them down. They get money from these people. Self-insured. Ain't no insurance company you go do. They responsible for the first $250,000. So they ain't got to respond. They hold it out, keep it. Because I went straight to the insurance company. You can't get to them. They clean. That's how they get away with it. That's how these people keep operating. Small little businesses, had they done it, now the kid just say somebody like that, they'd been shut down. I would have called and said something, ain't had no proof of nothing. I got doctor bill. I had bags of vomit. That's how they get you. These folks, you can call the FDA all you want. FDA ain't gonna do it. Most people don't know that the average stuff inside of the farmer's market, inside of these stores, Walgreens. Do y'all know, I have watched it, the FDA has never seen this stuff. You telling me I can go and create a medicine and put it on the shelf and put FDA on the stamp? Do y'all know they said they never seen this stuff? Never seen it and know it's in the store and won't go lock them up. That's how bad it is out here for people. Citizens, let me tell you, this is what we do. We go in and read. This is how stupid we are. Me too. Well, it's right here. No, it ain't in now. First of all, the FDA ain't never seen it, and you put FDA on here, so the rest of your stuff on here right. Don't you look at FDA approved. FDA never seen it. That's forgery. You forging something with a government's writing on it. You should be in prison. Still operating. You know, I watched the special. You know what the FDA said? They said they don't have time. They could. That's what. Listen, they so slow. How you think they gave you the COVID vaccine? They said we bagged up. They ain't checked all the stuff in the store. You think they got time to check a vaccine? They behind. That's why the folks said sign an emergency bill. They go ahead and get it out here because people need it. And how they cover themselves. They make y'all sign paper before you get that vaccine. Think about this. Notice, nobody can get sued. That's how they cover themselves and ran around the FDA. FDA came out last, approved it, and noted, you can't sue none of it. If you lose a limb, you go blind, you die, your mom, your dad, you get nothing. If it's safe and all these people pushing, why we can't sue you if something go wrong? But the people so dumb, you can sue for other stuff and other medication do it to you. Why you can't sue if something happened to you negative behind this? Because everybody scams us. The doctors are dummies. Let me tell you these people. How you get any prescription from a doctor is because pharmaceutical companies give them things. Yeah, that's right. That's how a doctor writes a prescription. Whatever medication a doctor writes and prescribes for you is because a pharmaceutical company gives him vacation, golf club, golf memberships, travel, and other perks. That's how they write it. When you tell them something, they sit back. I'm gonna write and give you this. And when that goes through and they get it and they find out that he's been prescribing it, he got food coming. He got a check. He got golf clubs coming. He got a vacation coming. He got a car coming. That's how you get your medication. Your doctor ain't smart enough. So let me get this straight. You smart enough, you don't read every medication. You know every medication. No. You know what pharmaceutical company come to you and sit down and date you and tell you. For every time you prescribe this and they get out and we get so many of them, this is what you get. That's how they give it to you. Especially when you get stuff free sample. They don't listen. You can't just give no doctor nothing to give it to people. People come to me, I'm writing prescription. I need to get paid. He and she is getting paid. You are the monkeys. You and I are the monkeys. These doctors don't check nothing. They just shoot it out the door. They ain't got time. The days, years are old. What doctors used to have to do when they come see you, they had that fat dictionary in their pocket, all the medical stuff they need to know. That joker had to sit down and read. You were sitting there because he had to read. Now he just pop it up on their phone. Company done already told him we good. FDA done signed off. He ain't gonna check. What he gonna do? He can't check nothing. All he know, hey, you got it. It's rolling. I'm gonna prescribe it. That thing, you know, you sitting around, you had one illness, now you got another illness. You need another pill to correct that pill. That's another pill for the pill to correct the pill. Before you know it, you got a big old thing that help with the days of the week, got you with how many pills you take. Because your doctor screwed you up so he or she can get golf clubs and travel and extra perks and checks. So I got to come through and we got to tell you the truth. Let me tell you something. Most of us don't learn and hadn't learned how to sit down and question our doctors. We black. Especially for old people. You go to the doctor, them folks set you down, they tell you. You say, yeah. You don't ask them no question. White people ask questions. They'll take a younger member of their family and say, ask a question. Let me see what that is. Can I ask you about that side effect? Them folks say, them folks, the younger folks now say, folks savvy, they putting this stuff up, reading about it. I want to ask you about that. They say looking stupid like, I ain't looked this stuff up. I mean, your guess is good. If you looked it up, I guess. I give it to a lot of people. The younger people, they'll be setting up. Let me tell you something. I had family members, listen, you come in that room, they write down your name. What's your name? Appreciate that, sweet. And they getting times. Time stamp every time you came in that room. What they put on IV, what is that? This the doc, what's the name of it? What does is it side this they start looking at. They want you out this room. You in time. Yeah, they busy now. Yeah, we gotta start closing down early. You're like, man, 8 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, that man. They COVID. Everybody cured. Yeah, they got another wave coming in at 8:05. They say we got to get everybody out of here. They done cured everybody at 8:05. There's another wave come by, so all the visitors got to leave. When you start asking too many questions, start writing, watch how they act. They only told they don't want to come in that room that much. Because you keep asking stuff that messed them up. Can't get your name again. And they notice you doing dates. And when they come in and start talking, you write some, what was that statement again? Everything, Because they know they get legal. You one of them niggas will have me sitting in court. And what's going to hurt, you going to have my name, timestamp, and statements. Let me tell you something, this is very admissible. You think about a tape recorder, when you got write down time and dates, and you got conversation, I assure you this don't get blowed over. I assure you, folks thinking, you need to have a pocket. No, write that stuff down, you got time and date when them folks been in there. They know you got a track on them. See us, all we do is sit down, pull our clothes down and sit on the table and our booty be cold. Have a chill bumps on you don't saw that cold plate, the booty all cold. You know you can't close that thing. Prince, you know, no, you ain't never close that. Some of y'all know good when you ain't close the back of that thing. They don't even worry about it. Just put on, just stand against the wall. They tell me I walk down that hall, you like, nope, nope, nope. They don't think we got a donkey show up in this mother. No, I ain't gonna be able to do it. They know y'all say that thing, your booty cold, first of all, you wrapped up with tissue. You pulling tissue, it gonna tear. But like that kind of say, why don't you put that tissue on? So got on all their clothes and a lab coat, 2 pair of socks, and you sit here with tissue wrapped around your body. All right. I just try to get us to think. Second question, so I can get ready to go. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, hold on. Nobody could have got it wrong. Wow. Hold on. Oh, somebody want a bed for mercy. Yes, ma'am. Rashida did what?
Oh, they know what's coming.
This tight. They're tight right here. They're tight right here. Somebody look at when they start that body, what they finna answer, somebody, see, you gave him the wrong paper. You gave the wrong. How many papers? Hold on. Let me ask you. How many papers did y'all submit? 2? You had 3? We'll see what it is. Hold on. So y'all answer number 1? This the number 1 of it. This is the first one of the 3 y'all finna answer. This is the second one now.
2.
Oh, question 2. Got you. Okay, this is the one that 6 got wrong. 2 and they put 2 and 10. 2 and 9.
Hold on. And 6, they said, well, since they got the chapter right and the verse wrong,
yeah,
can it just cancel out and they don't lose no points?
Yeah, that was, yeah. Tell me in the world of diamonds. Go look it up in the world of diamonds. You hear that? They want to get a, since the verse wrong and the chapter right, can one just cancel it and they don't lose nothing? That's a good answer. All right, let's see what happens. Well, who else got one? I can't imagine nobody else getting it wrong.
Before I get to team 5, though, I got a question about team 2.
Team 2.
They put
We can't hear the mic. They won't hear the mic. Go ahead, Tim. Team 2.
Team 2 put Shaul wrote it in Ephesus.
Ephesus, Ephesians. Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's right. Oh yeah, they do say
right.
Ephesians
Yeah.
on top. Shaul wrote it.
Yeah, the Ephesus. Yeah. Because Ephesus, Ephesians.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, but you know what? Now he asking cause
They ain't put
y'all
no-
try
they ain't put no chapter.
y'all know what? You had to watch y'all because y'all got your bishop over there. Your high bishop Pope. We don't know what y'all guys' intent was.
Let's get 1 point there.
No, he wrote it in Ephesus. You know what? He wrote it to Ephesus. Now I'm gonna tell you what be tight now. It be tight.
Oh,
Let me ask you, hold on, let me ask you a question. Let me ask y'all a
that's what he
question.
said.
Let me ask y'all a question. What is that place where that deliver packages and letters? Post office. So, could I not write a letter to Covington and be in Kanye? And it get read in Covington, but it got wrote in Kanye. Somebody could deliver that letter. Oh, okay. No, no, I'm asking. That's why I
They
was
say
asking.
Shaul wrote it to Ephesus.
Oh, he wrote it to Ephesus. What if he wrote it and somebody was there from Ephesus and stole it and ran over there and told us, and guess what? We wanted them too. No. All right, yeah, I got you.
So I'm gonna let you shop at this one, preacher.
Who's
So,
in this one?
Team 5. Question number 2.
Question number 2. Y'all ain't trying to know about it. Go ahead.
They
And
put-
Jim. All right. Oh, hold on, Dave.
I don't know.
Is that the answer? Oh my
They
goodness.
put Yahushua.
That for last week? Yeah, he was in the bar. Oh, hold on. Say that one. That's for the next question. It's wrong too for this one.
They
Let's see
got
if
question number 2 on the paper though.
Oh, y'all got question number 2.
Oh yeah, it say question 2.
Oh, you did by accident. Y'all want that to be for the next question? Hold on. Say it's gonna be for the next question. Hold on.
Picture all our answers. I think that was number 2. But then when I realized that she said it was done, it said
Hold on. All right. Let's see. They got to answer. Hold on. So they're gonna say that one for the other question. Y'all not. They said for another question. I know it now. I just don't see y'all gonna submit it.
that's the first one. That's what he had. But I think I picked
He said it was right.
No, they had the answer. They had the answer. None of them said it for the record. I'm looking at the picture. They had the right answer right here. It's right here. She took a picture of it. It said Team 5. This is Ephesians chapter 2. Yes. Oh yeah, dude. That tight. So when it y'all just had the same mind now. If y'all make a mistake and y'all got the right answer down. Oh no, I'm with you. They submitted. No, I'm saying they had the right answer on now, but that's fine. Just make sure everybody good. I'm just making sure everybody. How y'all want to be? Hold on. Y'all might want to hear this. Well, hold on. What you said, Justin? Where you find? Huh? Is he fighting? Would that be labeled as fighting y'all?
No call, preacher.
Hold on, Boston. What are you, Boston? This is second service? If I'm supposed to ain't gonna get at it. You know what, Boston? I'm just letting anything go.
Hey, preacher.
Huh?
You got some people that's curious about what Team 2 put.
What thing?
Cause they
Curious?
Yeah, because they say
No, they good.
They say they just put the book. So like something else, you can just put what book is in.
Yeah, they did. They put Ephesians on that though, didn't they? They put Ephesians. He wrote it to Ephesus. Shaul
Right.
wrote
They
it.
didn't put no chapter or verse. That's what we're saying. So you can just
I
put
still
like,
went book. I was took book.
all right.
Yeah. I know y'all
Well,
because
I
y'all
ain't
know what I asked y'all where it was. So really, what happened? I will only be able to give credit to somebody. If y'all keep it that way, I will only be able to give credit to somebody who gave the exact book and verse. And 3. But I know some people wouldn't get exact verse. So I gave y'all, you know what I'm saying, just book, because I just threw it out there like that. Now, if y'all would have jumped on y'all own, just say, ask for the answer, and y'all said, well, I'm going to go on book and everything, you know what I'm saying? Like, usually when I ask something, if you get book and verse, you give me the book and the verse, then of course you get 2 points, because that's good that you got the correct book and you got the exact verse. So you get credit for that. But if you gave me the book, and, you know, based on that, I was just basically looking for the book because I knew some people wouldn't probably remember chapter and that. And I think y'all guys done good. That's good y'all had the right answer, just gave the wrong one in, though. But they want to submit it for the next question, I heard, that question. Y'all want to, for some, y'all don't? If y'all meant it for the next question, it'll come up. Okay. So what else we got, Dave?
You just need to know how you gonna shop
Correct.
at Team 5.
Team 5 gonna be wrong then. Everybody agreed them being wrong, but they had the right answer on the phone. Y'all just get submitted wrong one, huh? They agreed. They said it. No, they said it was wrong. They said don't even worry about it. They said they knew it was wrong because they gave the wrong question in. Now they all agreed. That's good. They all went together. They said no, we submitted the wrong one. Now what's the next question we got?
Oh, next question. Everybody, they got it right. Y'all got it right. Yeah, we got it right. Chris.
Y'all got it right. Y'all get y'all point.
Yeah, we got a point. Chris. Oh,
You know
Team
what?
7 got it right too for the record.
Team who?
7.
Team 7 answered it.
They put Ephesians 2.
Listen. Who called that? Who called it? Let me tell you something. If you could have seen Camden Faith, he said, Team 7, Camden said, what? He said, you got it right. He said, whoa. He was scared to death. Good one, gentlemen. Good one. They done got them points on. What is Sweet Little Jailbird doing? Man, what's going on? Yeah. All right, y'all ready? What's the next? Y'all ready for the next one? All right, now this, hold on. Can y'all remember which order y'all got those questions in? What's the next one?
Well, we got to go back to the first one. We never did the first one.
Oh, let's get the first one. What's the first one?
You want to get the answer? You want me to get the answers?
Oh, this is the one about when she said even the dogs eat the crumb that
Yes,
fall
sir.
from the master table.
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah, y'all got all that. But they got all that right. Everybody got that right.
Well, I will say this.
Hold on, Dave. What's that, Uncle Dave?
I will say this. Everybody said the same thing.
Are you serious?
Everybody said the same thing.
That means they would have had to say root.
That's correct.
They all said root. Everybody say root.
Yes, but I think you had some challenges too, preacher.
Oh my!
Everybody did say root.
Oh, we gotta get this. Hold on, Dave. Everybody said root,
Everybody said root. I ain't got to look at no.
and we got challenges.
I think we got some challenges.
It's tight. Let's see who the challenge is. Who y'all got? Smitty, you got the challenger? All right, y'all. Hold on. We got to call the challenger. Who's the challengers? Team 7?
A tight Team 7.
Who y'all challenge? Oh, no, that was early. Y'all did challenge. Oh, y'all challenged on this one. Yeah, that's y'all name back there. Y'all did. Y'all challenged earlier. This is the first question came out.
Nobody?
But they got it right. Yeah, this is one earlier when I asked y'all about the crumbs that fall from the master table. This how that. You can't remember. Y'all did challenge. That's why we got it. Yep, y'all remember. Y'all got it. You can't remember now because it's wrong. Y'all challenge. Usually people do that. Y'all have been right. You say, yeah, we did do that, didn't we? Yeah. So we had 81 challenge. Team, who y'all challenge? Team 6. Yeah, we asked because everybody asked at the end and y'all raised y'all hand. I remember submitting y'all answer in. Who else challenged? They the only challenger. Who else challenged? So now since somebody else, who else challenged? Who else challenged?
Oh, that's right.
Are y'all serious?
Team 1 challenged everybody. But listen, Buster gets started. He ain't said nothing. She ain't said nothing either. Justin, you done said it, Justin. Listen, she said that. I'm like, who else challenged you? I ain't tight though. Buster was getting lower and lower, but I'm like, who else challenged? Hold on, who they challenged though? They challenged everybody. It's their fault for getting it right. Can you believe they got that right? Let me ask something out there. Do you feel they cheated? They probably cheated. Yeah, that's a good one. I wonder, because you know what? Now, let me ask y'all this. Y'all were taught it. Should be the book of Ruth. What's it? Is it chapter 4? 2? Chapter 2. It'll have been when Boaz would have told him about gleaming. Let's let it so y'all can just see the answer so y'all remember. So it might come up again. Y'all want to always know. Ruth. They call it Ruth. What is it? 2 and what? 19? 2 and 2. He started early. Do 2 and 1 then. Appreciate it. Y'all getting better. Getting a lot better. Folks need to learn when to challenge. Back down. Sweet little jailbird. They left points all on the table. Hold on for a minute. Justin being honest. Go ahead, Justin.
They gave us credit. We didn't answer that question. We didn't want to go over there and cause a ruckus. We only answered 2 questions. Hey, we're not going to argue.
All right, let's see. Chapter 2, verse 1. All right, let's see. This is 2 and 1. Now Naomi had a kinsman of her husband, which would have been her, what do they call her husband? Isha? No, it's Ish. What they put? Isha. A mighty, what they put for man?
Ish.
Ish. But her husband called Isha. Okay. Man of wealth of the Mishpachah. They put Elimelech, whose Shem was Boaz. Let's say. Y'all saying 2 and 2? And Ruth the Moabitess said to Naomi, please let me go to the field and glean among the ears of the grain. After, see, they put ears, making like corn. After one in whose sight I may find favor, which would be con. What they put for con for favor? And she said to her, go, my bother. Con. So she departed and went and gleaned in the field after the reapers. And she happened to come to a portion of the field belonging to Boaz, who was of the Mishpachah, Elimelech. So it should be Elimelech. Which being Elohim would be an emperor. Yeah. If you do like Eli, short for would be Elohim, which would mean Elohim would be the emperor. Okay? Now behold, Malak is an emperor. So I'm saying, so it would be that he was an emperor. Now, what his name mean? Ali would be like Ali. Elimelech. Elohim of kings, which we say emperors. Was emperors. That's what I thought. Elohim would be, he would be the emperor. Isn't that something? How their names go? Hashem. Elohim of the Malak. Y'all see that there? So it'd be Elohim of the Malak. Okay? And so Boaz would have been of the Mishpachah. Which makes sense because he told us that we were Elohim. All right? So he's the Elohim of the emperor. Now behold, Boaz came from the Bethlehem, and said to the reapers, may Yahuwah be with you. And they said to him, may Yahuwah barak you. Then Boaz said to his Abidim, what they put in? Did they put Abidim? Who was set over the reapers, whose young Isha is this. So he wanted to know who the woman was. Verse 6. Y'all loud out there. The Abad that was set over the reapers replied and said, she is the young Moabite. Isha, what they call a woman? Oh, Naara. Okay. Who returned with Naomi from the land of Moab, which is of the father. Okay. We already got a Naara. And she said, please let me glean and gather after the reapers among the sheaves. Thus she came and has remained from the morning unto now, that she sat in the bed a little while. Then Boaz said to Ruth, do you not hear my bath? Do not go to glean in another field. Furthermore, do not go on from this one, but stay here with my maids. Which he would have called them what? Naaratha? Naaratha? That's what he called for his maids. Which a young girl transformed into a woman. Let your own be on the field which they reap, and go after them. Have I not commanded the young Anashim, what did they call Anashim for men? That they should, you said Naara? The Naram. You said Naara? That they should not touch you. When you are thirsty, go to the vessel and drink from what the young men draw. Na'arim. All right. Y'all want to put that down there for the men? Then she fell on her knee, bowing to the ground, and said to him, why have I found con in your eyes, that you should take knowledge of me, since I am a stranger, which means she was a refugee. She was a guest. Okay, she was a foreigner because she was a Moabite. Why have I found, okay, I just read that. Go ahead. Next one. Boaz answered and said unto her, all that you have done for your mother in Torah, Amen Torah, Katan. Remember, mother-in-law, son-in-law, father-in-law. Katan. Now, what do they call it here? Well, that's different. We got that at the end. Let's say he pulling it up. Kamarth. It's pronounced to come out. A mother-in-law. So he didn't use Katan here. Y'all got it? Y'all want to write it down? So it's good because sometimes we'll use the same words as we going, because Katan would cover mother-in-law, father-in-law, son-in-law, but they'll have a difference in the reason why they'll say it, because it'll denote the one. Because one is a wide variety. This will be strictly to the point. Okay? As we keep going, we'll start to pay attention more as we read to start correcting some of the things we've been saying. We'll go back to start to correct it, but we want to understand why we're correcting them, why the words are being used. They know why they would have not just said Katan, which is a wide variety, and would have just condensed it down to this is direct. This ain't open to, it can mean this, that, and this. It means particularly, strictly this, okay? Boaz answered and said unto her, all that you have done for your Kamatha, after the moot of your, what's it called, husband, Ishak, but she didn't put the case out right, has been fully reported to me, and how you left your Abba and your aim and the land, the arats of your birth, and came to an arm that you had not known yesterday, and the 3 Yamim before. Let's say. May Yahuwah reward your work and your wages be full from Yahuwah, the all of Yasharal, under whose wings you have come to seek refuge. Then she said, I have found Khan in your own, may my Adon, for you have comforted me, and for that you have the birth, what she put for spoken? To the law of your maidservant, I surely am not like one of your maidservants. Okay. So he spoke to her as one, but she said, I'm not one. Boaz said to her, at mealtime, come here that you may eat of the lacam and dip your morsel in the vinegar. So she sat beside the reapers. And he served her roasted grain, and she ate and was satisfied and had left over. I don't think this is what I want, because we're going down. Y'all had me way up too high. Verse 16, because we should have got down to where he commanded the reapers to leave some. Verse 16, because you hollered 2 and 2. You got to get 2 before you get 16. 2 and 16. Also, you shall surely pull out for her some of the bundles. So we should go to 15, see who he was talking to. Let's say 15, 14. What verse are we? What verse I was reading before? 14. Okay. We read it. Okay, he said on roast corn. Okay, 15. When she rose to glean, Boaz commanded his young men, his Na'arim, saying, let her glean even among the sheaves, and do not insult her. Let's see what happens. 16. Also, you shall surely pull out for her some of the bundles, and leave it that she may glean, and do not rebuke her. So you see what they did? They also, when they had the bundle, when they was pulling them up, the bundles they had, they pulled them out so someone would drop to the ground so she could pull them up and she could pull them in. She could take them in. So when the Canaanite woman came and she told him that how the dogs eat the crumb that fall from the master's table, she knew, and it touched him for the fact she had a mindset that she would take whatever you drop and leave for her. Y'all got it. People understood their position. Like she said, you're talking to me and giving things to me as though I'm one of your maidservants, but I'm not. She recognized who she was, just like when Yahushua told the woman how it was not meet to take the children of Lacam and give it to dogs. Where does bread come from? Come from grain, come from wheat. That's what they was gathering. So what he did, he told they gleaned to leave some, to drop some down so she could get it. We didn't want to insult her. And that's why she let him know even the dogs eat the crumb that fall from their Adon's table. And remember, she called him Adon. She recognized him. She recognized whose wings she come up under. What's amazing, here they use the terminology wings because the book told her that he was going to come and he was going to have healing in his wings. All right? Y'all all right? All right, let's get the next one. What do we got left? Oh, yeah, he told somebody to sojourn. Uh-oh, everybody got this right, didn't they? Oh, this tight. Did y'all challenge?
I haven't looked at the answers yet.
Y'all did?
But I do have. I got some. Well, when we get the answer, I got some. I need you to shop it though.
Uh-oh, he got some name of the shop. All right, there was no challenger for this, was it? No. There was no challenger. They were worried. They were like, oh goodness, they probably get this wrong. Let's see. Somebody should get it. I said, how many of y'all heard Patriot there when you got it? See that? I gave it to him. How many of y'all got it right? Raise your hand. How many of y'all got it right? 2 of them. Ain't but one team say they got it right. All right, let's see the answer. Dave, what we got? Do all of them have the same answer, Dave?
Let me look.
Uh-oh, they're tight.
I know what you show. See, here you go. Controversy.
Y'all still got that 5-point bonus question that got to come up at some point. It's 2 of them in that 5 point. Was it 2 or 1? We already got them answered on. All right. I told him, hold on. Go ahead.
Okay, so yeah, pretty much everybody got the same thing except for Team 7.
Hold on, Team 7 submitted an answer?
Yeah, Team
Hold
7.
on, but y'all had to, they got it back. Hold on, Team 7 said they ain't submit no answer. How they ain't submit no answer? Y'all number? You got one of them walking over there looking at that.
You're right. I mean, yeah, it go along with yeah.
Hold on, let me see it. Y'all submitted an answer. Hold on, let's see who wrote it. Hold on, somebody submitted, what did it say?
Team 7 put Abraham.
Who wrote that? Team 7. Hold on for a minute. Two of them got their hand up. Darius said. They look around. Who wrote that answer? You wrote that too? All right, so two of them submitted it. Let's see what everybody else got.
And Team 2, Team 5, and Team 1 all put Yatzcop.
Who else y'all got?
That's it, Bridget.
That's it. All of them got it right. Except for the Negro. Not y'all. Not y'all. Y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. Nah. Y'all heard Patriot, though. Y'all about them. Y'all should have put Abraham Loins, but that would have been tight because Louis was in there, too.
So now, this is the controversy I got, Preacher.
Uh-oh, we got a controversy.
So I need you to call a representative for Team 6 up here.
Team 6, front and center.
Representative.
They say they got a representative available.
I need you to have them come clean.
All right, come on up here and come clean. Oh, yeah, I see the guilty one right now.
So this is what happened.
What happened?
So Team 6 had an answer, right?
Yeah.
All right. Team 3, we had an answer too.
Yeah.
Our answer was right, but somebody in the group said it could have been something else, so we got kind of scared. We pulled our answer.
I pulled it. Could have
Right.
got it. Y'all had the right answer.
We had the right answer.
Why how y'all could get that wrong? He told them sojourn now.
Preacher.
It
It's
could've- all right, go ahead.
it's a team sport.
There's a
so
thing, I'm just saying for the record. He told him,
Oh, yeah.
sojourn now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
So Team 6, right,
Uh-huh.
came later on down the road, and he said, "Yo, we want to retract our answer."
Once you put it, you can't resubmit them.
No, you can retract it, but you can't resubmit.
Yeah, you can just put it.
Okay.
You can't resubmit it.
So this is the controversy, though.
Yes.
So I said, okay, no problem. I gives him his answer.
Yeah.
All right. For the record, his answer was Jacob. All right.
Yeah, talking about the wrong answer. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
So as I'm talking to him, right, he said, yeah, cause and Yatsukap, he said it verbatim. So I said, okay. So when I got to thinking about it, I was like, so how you know to pull your answer, but you knew exactly what Yatsukap said?
Yeah.
So I need to know if they pulled their answer after they looked in the book.
That's tight.
There you go right there.
Well, you know we got to call him Hayward. Hayward, Humpback. Hayward, Humpback. Who looked in the book?
I got another accusation.
Got another accusation. What is
put
it?
out there, Lee. So this something else I just heard. So Magwood, Sherrod Lee, and Hunt was in the bathroom.
Okay.
And Magwood was like, no, the answer Yacht's Cop. And so Humpback got that. So hey, that's another
tight.
accusation right there. You heard the answer was wrong. Y'all pulled your answer back.
Well, they ain't looking at book. Madwood just hollered Yashikar. They ran and grabbed it. He saved them. Madwood, you were there, Yash. You probably told him, yeah, ain't going with what you got. Go ahead and submit it. Let's see how it go. So now we know what happened. That's how you got saved them. That's right. Could have died when he left out that wrong answer. So what made y'all think you're cold, though? I'm just curious. Why y'all say you're cold? Bobby said that blue letter Bible. Barry Sheet 47. Talking about when he was going into Mizraim. Sojourn in Mizraim. Yes, a cop. Sojourn. It said he sojourned in Mizraim. Let me read. Let me hear what it say. For y'all put them out. 47. Barashit. Oh, y'all ain't had no answer anyway, but let me just read it. Barashit. 47 and what you said, 5? Then Yosef went in and told Pharaoh and said, my Abi and my Akim and their flocks and their herds and all that is theirs have come out of the land, which the Arats, is it Arat? Yeah, Arats of Canaan. And behold, they are in the Arats of Goshen. He took 5 Anashim from among his Akim and presented them before Pharaoh. Then Pharaoh said to his Akim, what is your occupation? And they said to Pharaoh, your Abadim are shepherds of flocks, both which be Ra'ah. It'd be Ra'ah, Ra'im, should be Ra'im, am I correct? Of flocks, both we and our Ra'i, which is going, but it's plural here. That's not plural of it, is it? I think it's Ra'im, in it plural? Both we and our Abba. They said to Pharaoh, we have come to sojourn in the land, for there is no pastures for the flocks which belong to your Abadim, for the famine is severe in the Arats of Canaan. Now, therefore, please let your Abadim live. They put live, Kai, what do they put for live? In the Arats of Goshen. Yeshabu for live. Okay, sojourn. And I also know y'all joker had to read. Y'all had to look that up and get it. Ain't nowhere in the world. Ain't nowhere in the world them joker could have came up with that answer. Ain't nowhere in the world. You think I do joking? Let me tell you something. Hold on. When y'all said you're cold, what made y'all say you're cold? You said you're cold because I said a patriarch. When you say patriarch, people know Abraham, Yasakak, you're cold. And they said you're cold, and they looked in that book and they found you're cold. Y'all didn't? Yeah, you know now. He knows some stuff. He the one that found out about the woman that never died. She's still alive to this day. Rahab. We looked it up after we had submitted our answer. Okay, and that's how y'all came up with it. I thought who had told them to sojourn there because they had food. Yeah. Yeah. They asked to. They said they want to sojourn now. That's too. All right. So y'all saw that put us in a position to be able to do. You think about this. They took on this occupation actually because Joseph told them to do it. He told them to tell them that was their occupation. So we can't literally say that was, but he told them that when Pharaoh asked you, tell him that you were Ra'im, pastors, shepherds of flock. And they told them why they want to stay in the Goshen. Why they say they want to stay in now? So what? All right, there's a book. There's a book that coexists and coincides with what they said. That show a pattern of behavior for them. I'm gonna need that answer. That far as I can go. If you ask me to repeat the question, it's what you heard the first time. And that's gonna be it. So I'm gonna need an answer for that one. I'm gonna get ready to let y'all go. Y'all getting that one. Yes, ma'am. They got 4 more questions. 4? Oh, 1 more. All right, we won't get it. Why they getting that answer? Let's go on this other one. What's our other one? They remember our other one? So we got 1 more question too. Give y'all a question. It's gonna be a non-cheating question for them. What y'all discussing? Y'all ain't got no question. All right, so we'll get All right, for my young people, this is what I'm gonna need. Parents, stay out of it. I need to know, have y'all ever heard of Dawood? I didn't know how many people were living in the house with him when he was a child. You know he was one of them. So now you do is add up the other people that you find and read in the book that was in there with him. So I'm gonna need y'all to come up with that answer for me. Parents, you got a question, Mo? For y'all. All right. The rest of them, we're finna answer y'all last question. Y'all finna be counting down to 1 minute on this one. Yes. Yes. This is a question y'all got to answer tomorrow, so y'all got time I get finished. All right. All right. 1 minute for them. 1 minute for their question. Count down to 1 minute.
Preacher.
Yes.
Someone wants to know, was there another question that you had that said something about making them inclusive with the fellow saints?
I did ask them. Hold on. Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I asked y'all what y'all got time to answer y'all questions, so give me a minute, y'all. With them, y'all got y'all questions. Y'all gotta have y'all answer tomorrow. Y'all gonna answer, y'all have y'all answer tomorrow. No cheating, parents. That's all they gotta do is come up with. They give you the number. Y'all know how many numbers of siblings he had. Then you got parents. So y'all gotta get the numbers right, all right? So that'll help y'all out right there without y'all parents cheating, all right? All right, what we got, what happened that day on y'all question? I asked y'all what would they have used, because it talked about them being no more foreigners, strangers, but fellow citizens, all right? So you have something that tell you about how to convert them to. Yes, you do, and you've been taught it. I will not ask y'all something y'all don't know, y'all haven't been taught. Your answer should be based off of what they were told. We were started with Mushar saying he sojourned somewhere. He was a guest. He was a foreigner. He was an alien. Okay? That was his statement made according to what they wrote in the 18th chapter of Bamidbar. So based off of that, we moved over into showing why we disagreed with refugee, why it made sense to say guest, alien, stranger. When we went to the 2nd chapter of the book of Ephesians, we clearly went to it. He said, you are therefore no more but fellow citizens and of the Bet. He named them Benim's sons, because you deal with the house. Before we knew anything about what people call temples, mashkan, we knew about the house. Who dwells in the house? Yahushua clearly told us in the 8th chapter. He that commit Kata'im, he's the abad of Kata'im. And the abad does not abide in the bed. He said, but the ben does. That's why it makes sense to say that they were a ben, because that means they were children. The children are part of the mishpachah. That's what the house was constructed for, the bed. So now he just told these people that they were. That makes sense? Uh-huh. You got a question? Come. Micaiah want to know if they answer the question, and if the number is wrong but it's close, can they get half a point? Let me get this straight. Half a point for the wrong answer. That's tight. All right, y'all time should be up. Answer submitted. You ain't even count the minute down. Hold on, what? Y'all don't supposed to be sending but one representative. Y'all got all y'all. Come on. Focus, focus. Who? Oh, hello. We need to know who all submitted. How many? How many submitted? Hold on, y'all. Who? 3, 5 are the only 2 submitted. So we only have 2 people that submitted for this answer. This is for the one I asked y'all about, based off of them being being shepherds. When they answer here in the 47, oh no, not, yeah, based off of this. About them sojourning. Huh? 3 and 5 are the ones that answer. Are there any challenges against 3 and 5? Uh-oh, we got a challenger. Hold on. Go ahead, boss. You go down. Points. Yeah. But they said, some folks said they was just kind of looking you was over there. Somebody want to know, they want to know what you arguing. Well, nigga, Baba said, what? I had to nudge him a little bit. I said, go ahead, boss. I said, I'm trying to wonder when they're going to say, hey, man, they go points right now. Also, Maya, you were called out for cheating, Maya. Maya, you were called out for cheating. Somebody want points off of you. She ain't cheat. She writing it down. She writing it down on the book. All right, y'all ready? Hold on, y'all. Ho. Who are only one on left there? Team 5, don't y'all need the points? Y'all, hold on for a minute. They got ex-Reverend Danny in there, and Danny know. We'll call Danny ex-Reverend. He know. You withdrew the answer. Hold on. Which one? No, I can't answer again. Which one? Oh, you're wrong. All right, here we go. Y'all ain't submitted. What y'all talking about? Y'all submitted an answer? Ain't nobody submitted an answer but one group. Number 3 and submitted it. That's how that's what I'm talking about. So y'all want to answer? This is what the answer is. I called it first. The answer already in. Oh, they can't. Yeah, it's already in. What y'all want me to do? Y'all want me to call? Y'all want to hear the answer? Why y'all want me to call? Hold on, you want me to call it? If you don't get out, I'm gonna call that question first. What's the answer? Well, okay. What you gonna do, Buster? I thought he said if I called it question, I thought you said you gonna get an answer. I already get it. Hold on. Here goes trouble. What you want, hey? Hold on, I think somebody tried to submit. What? Y'all want to submit an answer? Well, y'all let Team 6 submit an answer. Hold on, let's do that. Hold on. Just one team right here. Hold on. Who all said let them submit an answer, Team 6? How many other teams in here? We got 1, 2, 3. We got 3 teams saying they can submit an answer. 4 teams. Y'all want Team 6 to submit an answer? Yeah, hold on. Do y'all? Well, y'all already done lost. Y'all outnumbered. Y'all just one group. All right, Team 6, come on. Y'all got to bring y'all answer now. I hear it come. Hold on. Y'all looked in the book. Oh, they looked in the book. All right, let's see. All right, hold on. Let's go ahead. They submitted the answer. Let me see what it is. Let me see what it looks like. Can I bring it up there? What? I'm sorry. My mic was off. We have 2 challenges, and the challengers want to challenge Team 6. Teams 8 and Team 7 are challenging Team 6. All right, who we got? 2 people answer, right? All right, let's go now. Everything closed. All right, it's time for the answer. Y'all ready? Let's hear the answer. Y'all hear the answer they gave or hear the right answer? Well, let's hear the answer they gave so we get the right answer. Why y'all want to let's hear what their answer is. Let's see what the answers are. Team 3. This was based off of this is what Josh gave me. They said to Pharaoh, we have come to sojourn in the bed, for there are no, for the flocks which belong to your Abadim, for the famine is severe in the land of Canaan. Now therefore, please let your Abadim live in the land of Goshen. Let's see. What answer could they have given?
Okay, Team 6 put Yarum Yahu 3 and 15. Team 3 put Tahalim 23 and 1.
Who did
my
that?
shepherd, he making me to lie down in green pastures.
Team 3 put that one?
Yes, sir.
That would be the answer.
Let's go, Cookie. Let's go, Cookie.
Listen. Think about this. Think about this. Let's see the Tahalim 23 and 1. So, and listen, y'all know I read the question, so I want y'all to understand, this is what I want y'all to do, okay? Halim. Y'all answer their answer wasn't bad, because y'all they went with Yirmiyahu 3 and 15. He said, and I will give you Ra'ah. The problem becomes they were already Ra'ah. He wasn't giving them Ra'ah. They were seeking somewhere for their sheep to be able to graze their flock. So y'all got to stay in country. Y'all remember I told y'all, listen what I said, I need y'all to kind of listen. I said, listen to what they said. They clearly told y'all, listen what they said. Yahuwah is my Ra'ah, I shall not. What did they tell y'all their occupation was? What did they tell them they needed? What were they willing to do? They were begging the man because they were like their flocks had to eat. So look, I shall not lack, because he's shepherd. They had to make sure they told him the land was so severe in the land of Canaan. Now please let us dwell in Goshen for our flocks, which be the Adah. Let's say, he makes me lie down. Listen well. Y'all see why it would have made sense? I just knew all y'all were going to get this. That team 3. They got scared. Y'all had it too. Kara had it. You know what, Kara? After COVID, you done got smaller. You failed a lot of them tests, but you came back this time. Well, you know, I'm telling you, he done been wrong so many times with them tests. He had to get this right. But does it, let me ask y'all this. Does this answer make sense? Yes, based on, so you can see he was showing you a pattern. If they were raw, what was going to be their concern? Themselves? They weren't even talking about their family. They were looking out for the sheep. Guess who had a pattern similar to this for protection? Daoud. Yes, look at it. All these guys gave you attributes of Yahuwah. These guys weren't like, it's the famine severe. That means it's tight on you too, right? They said, let us for our sheep. They can't eat. They don't have it in our flock. They need the green pasture. We need it for our Adah. So please let us dwell here. And that's what he looked at. They made them, he put them inside of green pastures. Did y'all think of that? Got it? What was it? By chance. All right, what you got? He said it was out there. Hold on. It was out there, but it lined up. If it like this bus, it did line up. What you gonna say? Loot. Loot. Oh, loot. What about loot? Oh, with loot. Okay. You know, I had to think in my mind. I was thinking about I said loot. You know what came to my mind? I was thinking about I was actually thinking about EU. For some reason, I was trying to think in my mind. You said Lut. I had to think in my mind who Lut was. For people listening to Lot, they'll call Lot. Name is Lut. So Lut, him and Abraham Abedin was striving with each other, and they were told to go. But see, that wouldn't have really fit with them because they weren't strifing yet. But y'all see the pattern of showing how Yahuwah would make sure we would put somewhere we could graze, where we could still, exist. Without food, we're going to die. So that was a concern they had, making sure the Adah ate as well. Because he referred to us as a flock. And even now, I'll leave y'all with one y'all get for, y'all get this answer. And I put 3 points on this one. For y'all, 3 points on this one. What happened? You don't want 3 points? All right, maybe 1 point. Kasha got a problem. Kasha said he don't like, no, Kasha said no. The challenge, I get 3 points on the challenge. There was a writer that questioned the shepherds and what they should do. Based off of what I was just talking about, they did. So I'm going to keep everything in contrast. There was a writer that questioned them. He asked the question. A writer asked the question based off of what we talked about. Their concern was the 47th chapter of the book, the 47th chapter that you guys read. You can look at that. That's all you look at in the Sefer. Their concern. There was a writer that questioned the Ra'ah. How about this? How about this? I won't ask you guys a question that you don't know. I won't ask you nothing you hadn't been taught. If you want to go deep out in the wibble and try to dig up an answer, if you want to play like Mike Lowry told his partner, we're going to put this in a box with my mama titty, and we're going to throw this in the bottom of the sea, and the only way you're going to get to this, you're going to be Jack Cousteau. Now, if you want to play Jack Cousteau, and you want to go way down, maybe he told about, he said, Mike, maybe you want breastfed, but he said, if you said another word about my mama titty, he said, all that I said, that's all you heard with your mama titty. So it's in a box. Huh? Oh my goodness. Well, let's do this. Let's get the answer written down. If you have it today, please leave it with our wonderful ladies who have been doing a dynamic job. I mean, y'all, it's gonna be tomorrow though. That answer, that's gonna be for 3 points. And let me say this, the challenge is 3 points. If you get the challenge wrong, you lose 1 point. So the bonuses started early. Y'all got that right? Hold on. I said you can use 2 books to look at what? 47. And listen, you're only staying, what verse was that? Verse 4? Let me do that. Let me go back to verse 1 and get understanding. Right there, your stupid button is kicked in. There will be absolutely no reason for you to go back here. The only thing you need to look at, 47 and 4. Somebody gonna come back and ask me about it. That 47 and 9 though. See, when I was reading 40, and you get what happened? We're gonna deduct 15 points, cause that means you went further and out of the way and you shouldn't have. 47, 5. And what that verse 4? Yeah, and we went to 23, 1 and 2. So you can look at that. Tahaleen, 23, 1 to verse 2. Somebody gonna read down, my cup runneth over. That's what I look at. He that believeth on me, as the scripture said, out of here better shall flow river. When I was reading the 23rd Tahaleen, and he said, my cup runneth over, that went to get, how many points I get for that? Then we're going to deal with how many slaps you need, because you're not paying attention. There'll be no reason for you to read my cup runneth over. 23 of Tahaleen, verse 1, verse 2. Barashit, they call Genesis, 47, verse 4. Please come ask me about verse 15. Preacher, when I was looking at the 48th chapter, it's some stuff over. All they're gonna do is call problem. This ain't nothing but call problem. No. Y'all remember, y'all got what y'all supposed to read? Why Jesse read other stuff? He reads stuff with emojis. That's going to be, get Jesse ready. What team you get him to get ready for deducting a 15 pointer. Hold on, hold on. How many of y'all told y'all to read emojis? He's like, Espanol. All right, he Spanish. Go ahead. Who you tell? Who is? Somebody said Uncle Ted cheating. Uncle Ted cutting spade at the center. Uncle Ted. Yeah, they Uncle Ted. They were looking. That's all you read. I know it. I know it. Uncle Ted, they just caught these folks 1 point so bad. They throw you on the bus, Uncle Ted. Tell they ain't got to get them point that bad. Got to throw you on. Grow up at it right. Who is that? All right, who else we got? Y'all got an answer. Oh, them point. Why is he over there, Bison? Why he coming? Why he crawling on the ground like a snake, though? That's how he walk. Let me say this. You can submit them now, but we gotta have it. Tomorrow we'll go over it. So let me do this. All right, let's do this. They need to get them tonight, so they go home and cheat. All right, let's do this. All right, listen, we finna get ready so we can get ready to close out. Tomorrow we'll answer it. Today y'all need to submit the answer. Y'all were told what y'all can read. 47, verse 4, Barashit, Tahalim, 23, verse 1, verse 2. No reading to go through. I'm just gonna read all of it. My cup running over got me stuck right there. Rightfully so, you stuck. Get in that cup and drown. No one told you to go down there and fool with that. Yes, sir. What y'all supposed to for? Yeah. All right. So what? Let me ask y'all this. So that's what we're doing. Let me say that this one right here, because y'all got 3 points on this one. This is, this 3 points though. This is what we're doing. This is what we're doing right here. This will give y'all a chance so y'all can catch up, and it also help out other people. Well, I mean, but you know what? We want to be well, we want to be fair. That way people get them early. Like usually a challenge will come up later with points. So 3 points make a difference for some of y'all, really not. And they ain't gonna answer. Listen, they better answer then. All right, they'll do that. If they don't submit an answer, they lose 4 points. No. No, they like that. They like Buzzy. He like that Buzzy. Yeah. What happened? Oh yeah, who all answering the question? Who all answering this question? One has submitted. Who all answering? Team 6, are y'all gonna answer this question for tomorrow? Team 6 look terrible. There goes some challenge point right there. Hold on now, listen. If Team 1 the only one gave their answer, they're gonna be the only one answering. Team 1? Well, Team 1, what I do, if y'all the only one answering, and y'all get it right, I give you 8 points. If they the only one gonna answer it, no, they ain't gonna lose 8 points. I just tell you. No, you the will. No, I'm saying they the only one gonna answer. Do it tomorrow. I get them tomorrow. Y'all gotta have it in tomorrow though. The question for my young people with Daoud, how many people stay in the house? Okay, how many people were in the house? So are y'all gonna submit it tomorrow or y'all submit it today? The kids, I'm talking to kids. Y'all gonna leave it today? Y'all gonna, but I mean we'll answer tomorrow. Y'all submit it today or tomorrow? Tomorrow. Today? Hold on. Somebody said if y'all wait till tomorrow, y'all gonna cheat. Danny said, I ain't gonna tell his name. Hold on for a minute. Huh? Tonight y'all gonna submit it? All right, they gonna submit theirs tonight then. All right. You got y'all, let me see what it look like. Yes, sir. What? Nah, it'll be back down to 3. If somebody answer. But you know what? Everybody else backed out for there. So what we gonna do? So what we'll do, if nobody else don't, they're the only people answering, then if they get it right, it's 8 points. I mean, that ain't on them. I mean, if y'all answering, nobody answering, one person answering. All right. So we only got them. So let me get it straight. We only have one person answering. Yeah. Hold on. Oh. But if y'all get it wrong, y'all don't lose one. Hold on, y'all. We got one more question. What was the other question? Oh, with a fellow citizen. Y'all already submitted that one, right? Oh, you wait on the answer. Hold on, they submitted one on that one. That question, they just submitted. All right, let's go ahead again. Who's challenging that question? Nobody challenging. Y'all not challenging. Are y'all challenging? Team 6, this is the one right here when I was asking them about when we went from the stranger sojourning to a fellow citizen with the Kodashim. Then I came out and asked y'all what would make them be fellow citizens. Y'all have writing for this. We ain't never answered it. No, we never answered it. Y'all answered Ephesians 2. I was saying based off of that, what would make you fellow citizen? Y'all have a book. Y'all have a book for that. Who's answering that question? Pay attention. 1, 3, 4, 6. 1, 3, 4, and 6. Y'all don't need but one representative. There's no way to cheat. Ready? Y'all have a seat for me. All right, y'all ready? All right, this is the last question for the day. The other one gonna answer tomorrow. Y'all ready? The answer, do we have all our men? Who's challenging? Hold on, listen, on this question, this is who, y'all heard who answering this question. Who's challenging? Team 7, who y'all challenging? I mean team 8. Y'all not challenging nobody? Who y'all challenging? 6? All right, they challenge. Team 8 is challenging team 6. Team 7 is challenging team. Can I see y'all hand? Y'all challenging team 6. All right. So team 6 is being challenged from team 7 and team 8. The answer, y'all ready? Y'all ready? Everybody submitted in, right? You got the challenger. All right, there you got one. There you go. Y'all ready? So everybody turn in. Here's the answer. All right. Ephesians chapter 4, verse 1. Who got that right? Y'all would have said it would have been wrong if I just made that up. All right, let me see what answer they got, Dave. Just type. I just made up Ephesians chapter 4.
Oh, let's see. Okay, so team 5
hold on,
having one manner tour for citizens and strangers.
Who put it down here?
Team 5.
All right.
Team 4, you have one manner of law for stranger and Benia Yashral. Tight. Team 3 put Torah.
All right.
Team 6 put Torah. Team 1, one manner of law for you as well as a stranger.
Everybody got it right.
Torah.
Y'all got it right. That's what it would have made them. Cause this what you think about for everybody. When he told them, therefore you are no longer mean what were you before. Then he told them they were fellow citizens and they were the house. So what would have been able to enjoin them? You just can't make a statement out of your mouth. How we took stuff, well, Paul, which we know is Shaul, Paul said that they were, he can't say anything other than what the writings had already said. Which means the only way for them to be fellow citizens is because they would have had the same laws. They'd have kept the same judgment. So the Torah is the thing that would have made them become make them become one body, make them become one flock, one fold. Y'all got it? So that makes sense. Y'all did good. All of them got it right. They all got it right. Except the challenges. That was the 1 point question. Tomorrow we're going to have the 3 point, yes. No, we'll do y'all's tomorrow. Tomorrow. Y'all turn them in, though. Y'all turn y'all's in. There's an turn there. Everybody for tomorrow, turn them in. Y'all turn them in. I see. What did I tell you? Huh? You're going to get them in tonight. Tomorrow we answer them. That way we ain't got to worry about no cheating. Y'all turn them in. Y'all ain't turn in one. Y'all got a brain fart. Wow, Body said that blue letter bow ain't working. So hold on. Only 2 teams submitted. What 3? 3. Hold on. 6. 1, 2, and 6. 3 teams. 3 points.
Preacher.
Uh-huh.
I do got a question. Team 6, when they put that was Ephesians 6 and 10 when they lost 2 points. When they put Ephesians 2 and 10, they got the chapter right. They got the verse wrong, so they don't lose 1 point.
No, they lost both of it.
They do lose 2 points. Okay, just want to make sure.
How about they didn't never submit it as they didn't submit it as that wasn't the same thing. I asked them where was it. They submitted. It's like when I ask y'all an answer, you'll submit the answer and the chapter, the verse, and I say just submit the chapter and the verse. That covered anyway. So they answered the question. All they had to do was just say the statement or say Ephesians, because they added the verse. The verse is wrong. So they ain't gonna lose no half. No. They only losing 1. They don't lose 2. Oh no, 1 point. They gonna lose 2. No. I'll never take 2 from y'all unless you got the answer wrong and that wrong. Because they didn't even get no answer. They just gave Ephesians chapter 2 and verse 10. So it been different. They said fellow citizen with, and then they gave the book. I could have said maybe half a point you got that wrong or something maybe, but they didn't do that. They just submitted the wrong answer. So they can't get no points for that one. So it wasn't 2 points though, just 1 point. How many of y'all think we need to just take 2 anyway? Because they cause the count of people. How many of y'all, they messed y'all up with getting right answers? That might be at least 3 points need to come off them jokers then. We'll sleep on it. All right, so we got it?
Preacher, I'm sorry. I apologize.
Okay.
I messed up.
Hold on.
That's not what they lost the 2 points for. They lost the 2 points from Yahoo 3 and 15. Oh, yeah. That way they put
Yahoo 3
and 15.
and 15.
Yeah, that's the one they put for the, when we put Tyler Lane 23 and 1, they put Yahoo 3 and 15.
They only lose 1 point.
Oh, they only lose 1 point?
1 point for it. Because they put Yahoo 3 and 15, they lose 1 point.
So when you put chapter and verse and get it wrong, you only lose 1 point, not 2?
Yeah. Because they didn't, that was their answer.
Y'all sure about that?
Yeah, it should
I
have
thought
been
you
1.
lose 2 points.
Hold on, what were they just put, all they wrote was Yirmiyahu 3:15.
Correct. Yes, sir.
So they get one.
Yeah,
Nah,
I
they
thought
get-
it
nah,
was
that'd be one.
2 points.
They only lose one. If they'd have wrote it out too and said, I will give you pastors after my own law, Yirmiyahu 3:15, then they lost 2 points.
Okay.
See, on the deducting, because they answering the question, they submit a chapter and a verse for it. So you're only going to take one from them on that one. If they submitted, like if they said, and I will give you pastors according to my law and get it, so now you don't put yourself in for 2, so we'll have took 2 from them then. Because I never took 2 from y'all if you just submitted chapter and verse, have I? I have. Hold on, I want to make sure now, we have. So if you just submit just chapter and verse and it's wrong, that's the only thing you submit, I take 2 points. Y'all sure? All right, if that's what it is, that's what it is. All right. 2 points. Hold on. Okay. See, I want to make sure, yeah, because if you just submitting that one answer, they would have stuck out, wrote it out, and put chapter and verse. Yeah, I said, okay, I got to get 2 on that one because you wrote it out and you gave chapter and verse. Both of them are wrong. So they submitted the one. I give y'all 2 points. You get chapter and verse. So that covered it. You covered it with it. Let me see the hand. He said I changed it. Y'all say I didn't change it? Who else remember that Justin said he wasn't witness? Does any other team here on the opposite, do anybody else remember me changing it? Justin, they said you the only person remember changing it, so by law, you one witness. I ain't saying it, but one witness. So, all right, 2 points. Justin tried to say y'all. So that's 2 points. Two times? That tight. In the same service. All right, that's 2. All right, let's get ready to stand. Everybody got their money? Did we get money? Hold on. No, one of y'all